Red dildo.
A rock. A nice, like,
No.
rock that was, like, you know, in the river, and got, like, eroded.
They have those vagina
or,
stones
like,
and stuff.
Glaciers?
Jesse, what?
What
yeah,
are we talking
they're
about?
like stones.
He said
and you
vagina stones.
Yeah, you put them inside your vagina, and then you like have to hold them there all day and shit, and like hope they don't fall out.
What are you talking about?
It's to strengthen your vagina. You don't have
I
one.
don't.
I understand.
Yeah,
it's
you can
okay.
just do a Kegel.
Jesse, you don't
That's
either.
what I'm. Well, I know that.
Even if you
Yeah, the
are a
Kegel stones.
cyborg fish girl
Pinky
or whatever.
baguette.
Now listen. I understand that I could probably insert the stones into my butthole.
Jesse, you know what you
Okay.
need to do? You need to cosplay your cyborg fish Sona at a con.
I actually that could be a thing.
Well-
we could arrange that.
Alrighty. Hello and welcome to On a Side Note, episode 12.
Episode
We
12, the
we
official
are gloriously
11th.
back at
Why
it
am
again
I forgetting what 12 is in Spanish?
with the white vans.
Shut up, Dan. Nobody cares what you're
Doce.
Dead memes.
Episode 12.
Yeah, for all of
If
our
you're
Spanish, viewers, I know you guys make up a good
Less
portion
than
of
like a
viewership.
percent, I think.
What?
I thought Dolce was a cake.
Dulce.
Dolce
is a
type of,
cake.
like- well, it's
Or it's
also
a
a type of
chocolate.
espresso.
I
like,
thought it was,
drink, isn't it?
I thought it just meant milk.
Or am I
Or no,
thinking of?
like that's Delici, isn't it? Or
I don't know.
Delechi?
I thought
do I
that was
know this?
caramel.
I don't know. I'm very fuck. YouTube's gonna start posting
swear.
ads in Spanish again. Damn
Yeah.
it.
So,
Because you're the only person who seems to have that problem, Jesse.
Well,
I did have that problem for a little bit when I started listening to like Spanish music
see.
for a little while, and I had that problem where I was getting ads in Spanish. Yeah.
I've been getting a lot of weird ads in different places, I'm gonna be honest.
I love seeing the ads when I'm at work when I don't have like my normal ad profile. It's like the weirdest things ever.
okay, two things. One,
Well, yeah,
I
they have
only
an
get Google
algorithm
ads.
you out.
Two, I don't know where you got your information, Aaron. We had one Spanish viewer. They watched a total of 13 seconds.
Oh,
Nice.
Good for them.
We've really grabbed their attention.
Well, when you say just Spanish, did it give you an actual country or
From Spain.
Okay, so
Spain.
from actual
No one
Spain.
from Mexico has ever watched our show.
I thought you said
Ew.
there was somebody from Chile.
There's fucking
Oh,
garlic
Chile?
on my desk.
Maybe.
Stop.
I'll be honest, I was looking for Spain.
Stop literally eating whole cloves of garlic on your desk then?
I'm
Do
sorry.
You not?
No, there is no Chile. Also, I enjoy
No, I
ingesting
don't.
entire cloves of garlic. What's wrong with that?
Wouldn't that
Apparently,
kill
it's
you?
real healthy for you.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty allergic to that stuff, so yeah.
It's good for your hair. It's not.
I was gonna say,
I actually-
if you
People
were
who are
already
allergic
sick by
to-
onions, I feel like garlic would still do the same.
Dude, that shit'll seep out into your skin if you eat a lot of it too.
Ugh.
I love garlic.
Oh, yeah.
I literally
even though it makes me
took,
very sick.
I swear to God, back in the day, I literally took like one fucking like fish oil capsule.
Ew. Ew.
And
Oh
it's
no.
Good for you.
First of all, well, yes, but first of all, I tasted it for the rest of the fucking day, and I think
Oh, yeah.
I went out and
Every
like,
time you burped, everyone around you was like, "Is this a fucking fish hatchery? What's going on here?"
I swear to God,
Close
I
your
like I
legs,
even
bitch.
I even like did something strenuous, and I was like sweating a little bit. I could even smell it coming out of my fucking pores. It was horrible.
You been
Yeah,
to
dude.
Brooklyn lately, son?
If you want some healthy ass hair though, you take some fucking fish oil. Let me tell you that.
I was
right
gonna say you could also just drink a bunch of vegetable oil.
That's where that
Olive
woman
oil,
that was
not
friends
vegetable oil.
with
whatever, same thing.
with the
Olive oil prevents hangovers.
woman who sold me that car. That's where she's from, Brooklyn originally.
I
could
I
tell.
learned that from an Italian guy.
Oh,
Okay.
Interesting. I did want to make fun of Aaron.
What?
Because I just wanted to know at your new job, do they make you sing every day and
No,
dance?
I knew you were. I remember you said you were going to do this. No.
Aaron works at a chocolate factory now.
Yep.
Oompa
Wow.
Now
you're required by law to have a spray tan and wear a little white jumpsuit.
I swear, we make the best chocolate. It's the best you ever had. I swear.
Only the best chocolate. I only sell the best chocolate.
The most delicious.
Aaron,
our chocolate, best chocolate.
I'm gonna need you to make 15,000 chocolate starfish for me.
Yeah, okay. I'll get you the pan scrapings, and I can just put those in a Ziploc bag and bring them to you. You can freeze it and just have a brick of chocolate.
Somebody remember 4 minutes and 30 seconds, Kyle, because your laugh just sounded like breaks.
It did.
I would go get those replaced, man.
Fuck you.
Yeah, fucking running a little low on those brake pads.
Hey, my brake pads might be low, but at least if you used a jack to lift me up, it wouldn't burst me inside of my own body like your fucking car did.
You gotta wear them. You gotta wear them in over the first 1,000 miles, man.
It had a fuck ton of cancer on the bottom of it. So.
I love that they paid you for your car, and then the next day they're like, "No, we just crushed that."
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, I figured they were gonna.
I was supposed to
part
get
it out.
I was no. They just crushed it and shredded my
Yeah.
license
How much did they
plate.
pay
but they
you?
forgot to. Okay, so here's the thing. When we went there, my stepdad had called them the week before.
Wait.
Because he knew the place. And he said 2:30.
My guess is 300.
Let me go.
So he said 2:30. I went up to the thing, and I stated that same number. He was like, "Did anybody give you an offer for it before?" And I was like, "Yeah, I called last week, 2:30." I don't know if he misheard me. He gave me a check for 320, and we immediately ran and cashed that shit because I was like, "Yeah, no, I'm not gonna say anything."
Well,
Wow.
I even had to go back to the counter to give them the key because they didn't even fucking ask me for it. I was like, I got back to the car and I'm like, "Kyle, wait, I still have the key." He's like, "Yeah, go give it to him." I run over, knock on the window, and he opens it up. He's like, "Hey, what's up?" And I'm like, "Do you guys need the key?" And the woman's just like, "Oh yeah, that would actually make it a lot easier." And I'm like, "Yeah."
wow.
Wow.
And I wouldn't
But,
need the fucking thing.
He forgot to take off his license plate, so we went back the next day, and the guy was just like, "Oh, well, we shred any license plates we get so people can't, pretend to be your car, but that one also got crushed yesterday."
Good.
We were like,
Nice.
we dropped it off near the end of shift, so someone must have looked at it and just been like,
That's like
"There's nothing we can salvage."
I have
That's
to.
actually a real surprise, though. I feel like they could have salvaged something off that car.
Probably. But it,
Well, I
don't
mean,
know.
probably.
Like, the car's worth its weight in... Well, I guess literally was worth its weight in scrap metal.
Yeah, there you go. Just crush it. Oh god, I'm not looking forward to it though. I have to transfer the insurance, and with how good a condition this car's in, I honestly should just opt for fucking full coverage, even if it's going to cost a little more. Dude, it's in that good a condition though.
Yeah, doesn't matter.
Don't do it.
Just get the minimum.
You're not, it's not, yeah. No, I wouldn't say get minimum. I'd get like full tour and like liability and stuff, but you don't need full coverage because if you total that car anyway, like God forbid you total that car, the insurance industry is like, that ain't worth
Oh yeah,
shit.
I'm going to be very careful driving because fuck
Yeah,
that, dude.
dude.
I don't want to ruin this thing.
I mean,
I want to baby this
at the
thing.
most, you probably
But she
get
was-
like $5,000.
Like, she was already babying it enough, and I'm going to take it to the same place she was taking.
Oh,
so.
dude, absolutely. Keep the car nice, absolutely. But you
Well, yeah,
don't
sure.
you don't need to pay the gratuitous amounts of money for full coverage.
Yeah.
Because I made that same mistake with my
Yeah, it's
Explorer.
absurd, man. It's
And,
like
like-
$3,000.
Yeah, it wasn't worth it. The car was in great condition, but it wasn't worth having it full coverage because if I totaled it, they wouldn't give me shit for it anyway.
Well, then
because
I
it was
want
such
to
an old
at least add roadside on. Just because
Mhm.
having that would be way more convenient than
Or-
having to like have the luck of Matt coming back up
car. Or
Listen,
to save me in the
listen,
scenario.
listen,
or do what I do and buy the good AAA, like the expensive one.
listen.
That's what I do.
Everyone knows that you have to be a Marine to get the best insurance, but that's not the point. Okay?
Disagree.
I don't. Okay. Fire away.
Okay. Secondly, insurance is just a scam in the first place. It's just taking your money based on random RNG of the world.
Get out of my fucking face.
Well, no, I mean, he's not wrong, though, because it is, like, even if you are paying forward in it, a lot of the times they fucking shaft you the moment you call.
Insurance is the pay-to-win of real life.
It's not the pay to win, it's...
Aaron, are you a free-to-play player?
It's a,
You'll get arrested for
everybody's a free-to-play player, technically.
Are you kidding me, Aaron? Do you not pay your taxes? Where
Okay,
the fuck are you?
depending on what country, that's the thing. Depending on which country, it is free to play.
Sure, I guess if
you can shit in the street.
I guess if I lived in India or if I was a Somali pirate, like.
Oh, that reminds me of a very funny story.
Anyway, though, to finish the thread we're on at least. No, I'd say it's more of like if a games company did the retarded meme shit of like making you pay for a save slot. It's paying for save slots, Jesse.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
So,
okay, hold on, wait, hold on. It's like, okay, yes, I can see where you're coming from. That it's like paying for a slave slot
or a checkpoint.
Slot, but
you have to pay per checkpoint.
A save slot. It's paying for a save slot, but they're like, well, you paid for this, but we're only going to give you like some shit. It's kind of like RuneScape, where when you die, you lose like half of the shit you're holding, and they're just like, well, we didn't take everything from you, but here's a little bit.
Here's something.
Yeah. Because, like, if I total my car...
Congratulations, you died.
I'll get shit if I total my car. If it's not my fault. If it's not my fault, I'll get something for it, but, like, I'm gonna get dick if I total my car. And my car is apparently worth
if it's your fault, then it's worth more money?
No.
No, if it's my fault, they're gonna give me dick.
Oh, well, yeah, obviously.
I'm out. I'm out of car. I gotta buy a new car.
Guess what's on the menu? Cock meat
What's
sandwich.
Oh.
That's, I mean, it can sit there under the warmer for a bit. I don't need it right away. Like,
I love that fucking shit. When Jerome fucking said that.
So
I think we were talking about, like, we randomly got on the topic talking about, like, you know, fucking...
Okay.
I think it was something in the
That's
news
what
with,
it
like, a teacher sleeping with a student or something like that, and he immediately was just like, well, I know what's gonna happen in the courtroom. They're gonna be like, you going to prison? And guess what's on the lunch or on the cafeteria menu? Cock meat sandwich. And I was like, what did you just fucking say? And we're like in the middle of the fucking floor too, and he just says that, and I mean, like, he fucking like yelled it and did the clap. And I was like, okay, all right. And that was like when I was just getting to know him too. I was like, damn, this guy doesn't give a fuck.
Was that at the paper factory or here at the chocolate factory?
No, that was at the mailing company.
Paper factory sounds better.
I know. Well, I mean, working at a paper company would probably be more interesting and more purpose-worthy than sending people the shit that they get in their mailbox that they then immediately throw out.
So, do you know anything about the Russian maritime flag?
no.
Okay.
Why would I?
Do you know anything about the Dutch flag?
Kind of.
I feel like aren't they just their national flags, right?
Well, the Dutch national flag looks almost exactly the same as the Russian maritime flag.
Was there a mix-up recently?
No, this was years ago, but it reminded me because Somali pirates were attacking Dutch ships for like a year, and getting away with it because it's the Dutch. But apparently...
Oh, I know this meme.
The Somali pirates attacked a Russian ship because it was flying the Russian maritime flag. The pirates mistook it for a Dutch flag and opened fire on the Russian ship. And unlike the Dutch, the Russians opened fire on the ship, killed all of the Somali pirates, towed their ship with their bodies back to Somali waters and just dumped it in a harbor.
Good.
Cool.
Now it's funny you mentioned that because I looked down. So that thread a
You
little
look
bit.
down on the Somalis.
No, I looked down
Yeah.
down a bit of a thread on like the same topic of this, where I was on YouTube and I was watching like shit for like private security companies that were like adverts for basically like maritime security for like large cargo container ships and oil like fucking carrying freighters and shit like that. It's crazy. They have like full fucking like cover teams that like get shipments of arms in like international waters so they can bring heavy shit onto the boats. It's crazy how they go about arming these guys and getting everything set up. And I mean, they fucking do the work. Like they take care of shit. It's crazy. It's like made up of ex-military and like ex-fucking special forces from across the world. Like some of these private companies. And they just tear ass because it's like they're untrained pilots or pirates with AKs. And this
We keep
dude,
saying untrained pilots.
yeah, untrained fucking
I
pilots
mean, I assume
with AKs.
untrained pilots with AKs would also be very dangerous.
And they
What are
literally,
they in fucking ultralights?
and then,
Why do they
and then
need
these
AKs?
guys just whip out like fucking M60s and start spraying over the fucking observation deck at these fucking boats, and the captain's just like, "Yep, this is fine. There's war on my boat, but I paid for him, so."
So listen, Kyle.
Yeah.
How would you like it if there were some things dying of thirst, and they were sucking on your eyeballs for your tears?
What? We were on a completely different topic than that.
No, this is fine.
Right.
I'm not sure I even know how to respond to that.
Okay.
All I can say
Fire
is
away, Jesse.
I need
Well,
Take
links.
us there.
So
Paint me a word picture.
then in that case, the next time that somebody gets all pissy and whiny and is a salty little bitch, then you can call them a salty turtle tear drinking butterfly.
What?
What?
Yeah, because apparently butterflies, when they feel the need for salt, they will drink the tears of a turtle.
What? Where are you finding this information?
Just
Yes,
get the
these
fuck out of
butterflies
my
are drinking
face.
turtle tears. MMN. MNN.
Why did you find this?
By the time he was 20, entomologist Phil Torres has already discovered 40 new insect species on research expeditions in the VZ in Mongolia. Apparently, this guy also found tear-drinking butterflies. Okay.
So, on the topic of weird news sources, can I bash a news source really quick?
Good, please do it.
Has anybody noticed that Forbes has been like subjected to writing like awful, terrible, like clickbaity articles?
And opinion
no,
pieces?
because I
Yeah.
don't read.
I don't pay attention to Forbes.
Whenever
You don't,
I'm,
like,
they
Tell me you don't go on Google News and you
Yeah.
see like Forbes articles.
I mean,
I was-
I'm on Google News right now, but I don't see Forbes.
I was literally
Go-
about to say in Ascent with Jake that, like, yeah, when I scroll through my Google News feed, I'll get Forbes articles every once in a while, and they're
It's
just
like
trash.
super clickbait.
Yeah, it's just clickbait trash. Or
And,
clickbait
like,
trash,
This
oh
one,
my
This
god.
one right here, Apple's iPhone exposed by YouTube star. That's 100% clickbait.
Now that's
Amazon
that's
removes
not
free
always
speech
true.
exercise featuring 3D printed gun.
Oh boy, those ghost guns.
That's the main article on Forbes right now. Oh, then America's top colleges, and I was very confused because it's a bunch of mascots, and I thought it was an article about a furry convention.
Wow.
That's a horrifying
When you
fucking
go-
Christmas tree.
When you go so far down the furry rabbit hole, you can't tell mascot or Sona.
Nice. I mean, it's pretty hard, you know.
That's
like-
literally the most disgusting Christmas tree I think I've ever fucking seen.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say that's the most disgusting line of evolution I've ever heard of.
Nah, I know I'm furry trash. I don't need you to remind me.
You are trash.
Thanks.
Listen,
You're welcome.
just like I said the other day, Kyle, pop culture is here. It's no longer cool to be a furry. So
Okay, first of all, it was
What?
never cool to be a furry.
And it's still
I
not
feel
cool to
like
be a
I feel like
furry.
more
Well,
kids.
no. There was that whole like underground come up, but now that the masks are in a dump bin in Walmart, it's kind of like,
Oh,
hey,
no.
maybe you shouldn't be. I mean, there are dump cakes too, Jake.
But but like I said, that's just indoctrination for children. Anyway, here's that picture of the creepy fucking Christmas tree.
Oh, I was gonna say,
Ugh.
sliding.
See?
I feel like it's easier these days to slide down that slippery slope for kids to become. Wow, that is a. Ew.
Okay, hold on.
Well, that and just the pile of like just mascots. I looked at it and I'm like, oh god,
No,
it's
we'll
fucking
see what
horrible
the problem
trash.
is with furries.
What
is
What the fuck?
the internet is making it more mainstream, and kids are like, "Oh, this is all right. We
No.
can do this." And
Yeah,
now
I got an
kids are
erection
like,
to that one
No, listen,
rabbit girl
ICP took
from
it too far.
Space Jam once,
Oh,
or whatever the fuck
Lola Bunny.
gets you into that
Poor
shit.
taste.
Well, that's what
Listen.
they do. That's how it happens.
Listen, didn't
They
you
watch
didn't you
Sonic.
ever
They
find-
watch-
Play Sonic
Yeah,
games
they
as a kid,
or they
and then
see
they're
Sonic
ruined forever.
games, and then they're
What
just
the
like,
fuck, dude? I had Sega when I was a kid. I played Sonic.
Oh, man.
Am I a furry? No.
And now you DJ at a furry convention.
That's
I
a
don't DJ at a furry
that's
convention.
a-
I do
Whatever.
something for charity, motherfucker. There's a difference.
that's
Whatever.
a
Didn't you
hot
ever-
echidna or
Didn't-
No, we
Ew.
can't talk
A
about the
hot bat.
echidnas. You're not allowed to talk about the
They're
echidnas.
giant fucking
whatever
echidna
that pink
balls.
hedgehog thing is. That's all tsundere and shit.
I'm confused.
I forget. Hold on,
Why?
I got.
How are you confused? Echidnas have giant
Honestly-
fucking balls.
What's her name?
No,
April.
no, aren't those tanukis?
Oh yeah, that's right. Fuck.
Tanukis have giant balls.
Then echidnas have giant fucking penises or something.
Hold on. If
Like,
we
it's
mention,
really absurd.
No, hold on, stop right there,
What's-
because if we
what-
keep
what-
talking about echidnas, Ken Penders is gonna fucking sue us.
What
What?
animal
Why?
has the largest penis to body ratio?
Are you asking Siri?
Gooey duck.
No, it's not a gooey duck.
Oh, it's one of those sea things though.
I learned from
Um,
Plague that they have horrible
Yeah,
spiral penises that they
it's
fire
like a
out.
manatee or something.
So
Or no,
Ducks are horrible
fucking.
creatures.
It is, Jesse. You're actually right.
is the manatee?
It's like some sort of like.
Are you sure? Because I think I might be wrong myself.
No, you are wrong. It's like some sort of African.
Wouldn't a
like,
whale?
Thing.
I thought it was a seahorse.
I feel like a whale
No.
or like an elephant.
No, largest body to dick ratio.
Yeah,
not
yeah.
Largest dick.
That's clearly
I'm googling this right now. I'm
Yeah,
actually
why
gonna
are we-
open incognito tabs.
a
I'm
Yeah,
not
why are
bothering
we-
with
why are we
that.
talking
Largest
about
body
why are we talking
to
about animals?
penis size in animals.
I'm checking out of this one.
I'm gone. Goodbye. Have a nice night.
I don't want to. What? I don't want to talk about giant.
Listen,
Barnacles'
listen.
penises
Okay,
are 25
look.
to 50 inches. It's a barnacle.
That's what it was.
See?
Fuck yes. It
What
was
is
a
it?
barnacle.
Oh
Barnacles.
yeah, barnacles. That makes sense.
Ew, that's fucking foul.
Now I have to link this.
You know.
The
Okay.
name of the page is "You Won't Believe the Size of These Animal Penises."
Listen, that's
You know,
I'm just gonna put "You Won't Believe."
you won't believe the size of these animal dicks.
Oh fuck.
Do we have a
Not safe for
podcast
so
title?
good.
Do we have a podcast title? Are you gonna just jot that down for now, unless something else comes up? You won't believe the size.
I mean, then we're stealing it from
Well,
mandatory.com.
unfortunately now
Well, fuck
the
them.
our unfortunately our podcast
Who's that
title
animal
has to be, You won't
penis?
believe the size of that dick. You know that, right? Like that has. To
Oh,
be.
hold on. We have to talk about the Dik Dik, one of the best deer-like animals.
Oh
We can
yes.
call it, you won't believe the size of that Dik Dik.
What,
I think they're
like
also
you-
really small.
The fucking thing
Yeah,
that has legs
I think they're
the
really
size
small.
of Q-tips.
What country?
Yeah,
what,
they're
what
so
country are they in?
small.
I say Q-tips.
The
I
Dik
actually
Dik?
thought they were
Yeah.
kind of cute.
It's a small antelope from southern Africa.
Oh,
Like a-
man,
like a
I was
miniature
like,
horse.
I was going between Australia, East Asia, or fucking
I
Africa.
swear to God, most of the interesting like animals are usually from Africa.
Okay,
Like,
guys,
let's be honest.
guys,
Well, that
Guys.
Africa or the Far East
Jesse.
or islands
Guys.
or some shit.
What?
Yeah.
guys.
What?
guys.
I mean, think
What?
about it. You have to
Here
have
it comes.
a species has
can
to go
be-
through more extreme evolution. Sorry.
We can be part of the top 20% of the world.
Thank you and good night. All right, tell me.
All we have to do is go to the Louvre and not go to see the Mona Lisa.
Why would I want to see the
Like,
Mona Lisa? I studied that.
Why
Specifically,
would
do
I want to go
not.
to the Louvre?
God, I
Because
feel like you're
paintings.
pronouncing it wrong.
The Louvre?
I feel like it's Louvre.
No, I'm
No,
pretty
no,
sure
I'm
it's
pretty
the
sure it's
Louvre.
Louvre.
It's Louvre?
Yeah, I'm like 100% sure it's the
I feel
Louvre.
like it's pronounced differently.
I mean, maybe I'm getting a little bit of beard pronunciation there,
It's
but
spelled Lorv.
What did I say? Let me go.
I gotta trim my beard. It's
And also, Aaron, it's
affecting
French.
my American
Oh no,
accent.
that's why I was thinking it was pronounced differently.
Louvre pronunciation.
It's giving me a Wikipedia.
Here's a video.
Yeah.
Of the Louvre.
Pronunciation of the Louvre.
Oh, but what?
Oh yeah, no,
So-
it's
so-
Louvre.
Okay, so anyway, while we're talking about
Apparently, in French, it's the Louvre.
the Louvre,
Louvre.
Oh, well, yeah, obviously.
That's why I was. Okay, that's why I probably thought
That
you were saying
totally
it differently, 'cause
explains.
you're pronouncing it with English phrasing.
Well, yeah, I'm not French, Aaron.
Louvre.
Oh, we're going to the Louvre. That was really bad.
we are going to the Louvre.
To the
To
Louvre.
the Louvre.
But I smoke my cigarette and drink my espresso.
See, now we've pissed off
Look,
any
this
potential
Fine piece of
French.
wall.
It's more like a fine
I don't give a fuck.
Bordier. Now listen,
Boudoir.
Jake. Okay, when World War III breaks out and there's nobody left except anyone that will take anybody
What?
and,
What do you
and
think the
needs to
French are gonna
hide.
be the last ones left? They're gonna be the first to fucking wave the white flag and be like, "We
That's-
thought now."
That's exactly
Well,
it.
nowadays.
They're not,
Well,
going to
nowadays,
take a
yeah.
side.
No, you're
It's
thinking
going to
of
be the safe
Switzerland.
land.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're,
you're thinking.
You think
the
Donald
old-
Trump's wall's going to save anything?
The
No.
old glory
Yes.
days of France before the
Hairy
guillotine.
armpits and hard baguettes. That's what's going to win the war.
Fuck. Hairy armpits and baguettes?
Yes.
Okay.
Nobody wants to be around that.
Those are the two beebs of France. So
I
What?
didn't
They're
know
not,
hairy
Jesus
armpits.
Christ, Jesse, they're not using baguettes as fucking dildos.
man, if
I
they
mean, you don't
man,
know.
if people think that it looked bad,
You
it
know,
has-
I'm
Rub
actually
your
gonna
baguette
open
in
this.
my hairy armpit. Mm.
If
I'm
people
gonna-
thought it
Listen,
looked bad before
I've
like
seen
the
some
60s
Polish
and 70s
videos,
when people
man, that
started
involve
fucking shaving that
sausages.
shit, France probably looked 10 times worse.
Baguette dildo.
No. No,
What?
no.
Oh, no. I guarantee it's a thing.
It can't be a thing.
Well, there's a
guarantee it's a thing.
Wikipedia article.
What, on baguettes?
Bread dildo.
Baguettes.
The bread dildo
Bread
is a
dildo.
dildo prepared using bread, allegedly made by Greco-Roman era around 2,000 years ago. Alternatively,
Oh,
maybe a
amazing.
metaphorical joke
I thought they just
based on the
used
shape of a
smooth
loaf
rocks.
of bread.
What-
I
what?
remember there being wood.
Ugh.
Doesn't, yeah.
I mean, if you
Yeah,
sand
just-
it down and
Just
polish
think
it,
about that.
Bread dildo.
A rock. A nice, like,
no.
rock that was, like, you know, in the river, and
I mean,
so
they-
it, like, got, like, eroded.
They have those vagina
Or, like,
stones and stuff. You like,
Glaciers?
Jesse, what?
What are
yeah,
we talking
they're
He
like stones,
said
and you
vagina
like,
stones.
yeah, you put them inside your vagina, and then you like have to hold them there all day and shit, and like hope they don't fall out.
What are you talking about?
It's to
Um,
strengthen your vagina. You don't
Cake-
have
cake
one. I
don't.
understand.
Yeah, you
it's
can just do a
okay.
Kegel.
Jesse, you don't
That's what
either.
I'm. Well, I know that.
Even if
Yeah,
you
the
are a
Kegel stones.
cyborg fish girl
Pinky
or whatever.
baguette.
Now listen. I understand that I could probably
Lord.
insert the stones into my butthole.
Jesse, you know what you
Okay.
need to do? You need to cosplay your cyborg fish Sona at a con.
I actually that could be a thing.
Well-
we could arrange that.
Kyle.
I have a lot of circuit
Yeah, hold on.
boards.
When in England, I am
You know what it should be?
embarrassed by our
You should
pathetic
make-
attempts
you
at
should take an
making
old
French
monitor
bread.
and make one of those like PC heads,
Ew.
but then put a wig on it.
Okay,
Put
so
a ring on it?
Put a wig on it.
What? Why?
Jesse needs to put a
Because
ring
then
like
you're
to
a
put a
girl.
his
wig
You're a
fish
girl
on it.
PC.
What? Why?
Then you can
Well,
be your
why am I
cyborg
having
fish
trouble
girl, and then
finding
you just
pictures
get,
of a
like,
female fish cyborg?
like skills
Guys,
Just a
for your arms or
PC?
something.
am I having a stroke?
I think so.
Mushy
Why?
mushy.
Mushy mushy.
Oh, Jake, did you mention that fucking that service that mails you like a bunch of Japanese snacks and shit? Are you talking about that?
What?
Oh yeah,
Okay,
we
'cause I
can't.
wanted to
I
tell
love
you
that
about
thing.
What?
Oh,
I wasn't
God,
sure-
Not a
Trying to
sponsorship.
Sponsor us?
I wasn't okay. Look, I wasn't sure if you had talked about it because I was like, wait, didn't Jake say something about this when I found it?
No.
Because I was gonna send it to you with all of that music that I sent as well. Because I was like,
Okay.
yeah, you're on the Japan kick, so yeah, I did find things because I looked into
You
that too.
guys think I'm on a Japan kick, but
You
I
are a
just want a
Japan kick.
Japanese car.
And you want to go to Japan and you're learning Japanese. Come on.
That's because Trevor is also learning Japanese, and I just want to learn a language with somebody.
I mean, I've been trying to get us to learn that international trade language that no
Get
one
the
uses.
fuck out of here. At least with Japanese, we can use that.
I mean, I've been learning Spanish
look.
for work, so
I am all up for learning Sanskrit.
1 second.
Okay.
Sanskrit would be fun.
No, we need to learn Japanese, the great Nippon language.
Disagree. Someone was gonna say something, but real quick because I brought it up and didn't continue, and one of you was confused. Ken Penders was the guy that drew all of the Sonic the Hedgehog Archie comic books, and I think he got fired or something. I have the Wikipedia page
Why,
open, but
was
I'm not
he
reading
drawing,
it.
like Sonic porn?
No, they just
Oh.
he left eventually, and then when other people were using his characters, he was the start of the original Sonic character Do Not Steal. He took Sega and Archie Comics to court to get
Are you serious?
yeah, so he could get royalties anytime his characters were used. And so then in the Sonic the Hedgehog comic book universe, there was a huge universe-altering event that literally just killed off every single character he had ever worked on.
Not with his own volition. It was like
Yeah, no, he was gone by this time. He sued them and said, "I want royalties. Every time you use one of my characters, I demand payment." And so they said, "All right, sure." Like after
Oh,
fighting
so-
with him legally, they were like, "Fine, sure." And then they killed off every single one of his characters in the books.
Didn't the guy who created Pepe? Didn't he kill him off?
Yeah, Pepe.
Yeah, Pepe.
He died for our sins.
Hmm.
Good old Keck Lord.
Heck?
Keck.
I
You know,
don't-
the Egyptian god Keck.
No, no
What?
fucking clue. Oh,
What?
Pepe? Or the guy who created Pepe?
I'm sorry, Jake. I forgot.
I'm not a fucking meme lord like you, asshole.
I need Aaron here to.
I'm like
Help
the guy
spread the-
who like knows dead memes because I'm like late on the meme game. Need to get
Okay,
up on my meme.
So
game.
there's an
Meme
Egyptian god named Keck, who is a frog, which is a really happy accident since in World of Warcraft, if you were on the Alliance, I think, and someone on the other team said LOL, it came out as Keck,
Yep.
game. Why?
because you're not allowed to talk to people on the other team.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Honestly, this is like kind of
You're-
related to that game. WoW. Wasn't there like when you were like super far away from people in WoW, like it would jumble up the text, right?
Wow.
Yes, that's the game we're talking about.
Right? Am I right about
Well,
that?
I mean,
Didn't like people learn how to decipher the text in WoW, like when it would jumble it up when you're far away from them?
Well, I don't know about far away, but on the other team, yes, people made
Yeah.
translators
yeah.
where you could just type in what you wanted to say and then post in chat the jumbled
Yeah.
up text that the thing generated, and it would look like clear text to people on the other side.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Two things here. One, I'm about to retweet something. Just so you can find it later.
Log on
'cause
Twitter.
I don't really want this in my retweets because it's dumb as fuck.
You know, you could just
Okay.
send me a link.
I could, but it's on my phone and I can't do that.
Oh. Okay, we'll retweet it right now. I'll grab it. Is it the Secret League?
No.
Oh.
That was cool, though.
Oh, Jesse is tweeting. Apparently I get your updates.
Mom finds mysterious fragrant lump in her bathroom, then
I
realizes...
can't, dude. I fucking can't.
What
Like,
is it? It's something horrifying. It looks like pepperoni.
yeah. So what do you think that is? But before you read through it, what do you think that is? Because I just read through it, and I can tell you what it is. It's not pepperoni.
If you're a parent and your kids are gross, like disgusting, like more disgusting than you could ever imagine in your wildest dreams, one mother experienced the new heights of gag-induced repulsiveness when she came across this mysterious lump in her bathroom morning. This story will make you run
how are you
crying in
that
the
fucking
shower.
stupid? I don't.
Okay. I just want to know what it is. I don't want to read this whole fucking article. What is
Okay,
it?
well, I'll break it down real simple for you. It smells like grapefruit. Let me press it all over my face. Yeah, let me
grapefruit?
sniff it. My daughter's licking it. Tastes good, mommy. Nom 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 nom.
Jesse, what
hey,
is it? Just
it's
tell
a
me. I don't
fucking
wanna wait.
urinal cake
Oh.
that came back from the fucking Boy Scouts.
Cool.
Well, hey, that's a lot better than
So
I
her
thought.
kids are retarded.
No, not her kids. She did it.
Oh.
And then her kids did it the next day. How fucking stupid do you have to be to rub a urinal cake on your fucking mouth?
Couldn't you just put the urinal cake in like the top of the toilet?
Now, hold on.
Like those blue
Hold on.
cakes that you buy?
Hold on. Let's say that male privilege exists in this situation.
Okay. I'll
And that
admit
she
to a
has
slight interest.
never seen a urinal cake before. Maybe I can believe it. But still. She's like, oh my
Urinal cakes.
god,
Talking
it's,
about, like,
it's,
even, like-
it's soap, it's special, delicate. Oh, it's from Europe and it's boutique soap. No, bitch, it's a
Okay.
fucking urinal cake.
If it wasn't previously in the urinal, I see no problem.
Right, but it was
Like, if you
previously
didn't
in the
go
urinal.
into a male bathroom and grab the cake and go, all right, this is half used. I'm gonna bring this home.
Well, no, okay, so apparently her son brought it home and
From the
put it in a
urinal.
bowl, and she was like, "Oh, this is good, boutique soap."
Okay.
How? How do you think that? Like it clearly, if that's the real picture, it looks peed on. Like a lot, dude.
How long do urinal cakes last for?
That's a good question.
Like, what's the average lifespan of a urinal cake? That's what I want to know.
Para-urinal blocks will deodorize any urinal, keeping it smelling
Urinal
fresh for a
blocks?
full 30
I
days.
don't think they're blocks. I'm pretty sure they're, like, literally cakes.
Urinal screens and deodorizer blocks.
Deodorizer blocks.
Anyway, 30 days, roughly.
Interesting.
Yep. They are 100% air activated and will not dissolve in water.
Only pee.
No, air.
Oh,
And-
that's so awesome.
Anyway, so I want to reference back one of the older, podcasts where we went on about Wonder Woman and how she was promoting the power bar and getting yelled at by fat women because she's not allowed to be thin and promoting a power bar because she's a superhero.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I do.
Okay, well, so
I don't want to get, social justice
some-
angry at us, but social justice got angry that a woman was healthy and...
No. That a
repping a-
fictional superhero
I mean, they got angry
was
at the
not
actress.
fat.
Yeah, they got angry that she was,
No.
skinny and healthy and promoting a...
Listen, Kyle, if they got mad in the first place, then I'm pretty sure had we just used a literal 3D rendered version of Wonder Woman, like say the one from Injustice, they probably still would have gotten pissed.
Okay, but Jesse, they
That's
weren't
not the
just
point.
they weren't just angry
Okay.
that it was Wonder Woman. They were angry at the actress that plays Wonder Woman for
Well, listen.
being so terrible as to, receive money for promoting a fucking health bar.
I don't think
Anyway.
they thought that far into it, Kyle. Okay, look, that's not the point. Okay. The point is I brought up another fact somewhere along the line where I was like, oh, yeah, blah, blah, blah. Well, Wonder Woman comes from a fucking an island that's just women. And I was like, clearly, she's a fucking lesbian. And all you guys were like, no, she's not,
woman.
blah, 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 blah. No.
She's a midget Amazonian woman, Jesse. Come on.
Wonder Woman, comic book writer Greg Rucka, claims that Diana is obviously queer, having come from an island populated by only women.
What?
Boom.
Thanks, social justice. I don't.
Wonder Woman is totally a lesbian.
You know, it's really funny. We were just talking about baguettes, and I'm playing RuneScape right now, and the sandwich lady came along and gave me a baguette.
Why?
Good.
I don't know. Well, it's the anti-cheating thing. Like, they want to make sure people aren't botting, so they send, like, these random events after you. So if you reply to them, then they're like, oh, he's not botting.
Yeah, you're gonna have fun editing this.
Wow.
Why?
I guess that's
Could
that's
I
Pick
a
back
up
now?
everything you said.
No.
I guess
I had
that's a
the
good
mic
way to
off.
fucking
Yeah, phone call.
No, that's a really good way to
deter
actually stop cheating, because if people
botters.
are botting, the bots don't know to like talk to the random events that happen. So
Unless-
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Unless
that's,
you set
that's
up a script that looks for your name and will reply.
That's a good. That's a good trivia question right there.
What's that?
There's a lot of.
Do you know? You know a lot about The Simpsons, Jake?
No, I haven't watched them since like I was in middle school.
Well, okay. So just roughly give me an estimate then. Who do you think has the most dialogue in the whole show?
Homer.
You think it's Homer?
Yes.
Lisa, she talks for fucking
Oh,
ever.
actually, yeah, I kind of have to agree with you. Or Marge.
I probably would have said Homer.
No, I take back Homer because he doesn't say much.
I also probably would have said Bart.
Lisa makes sense, actually.
She's
I
very
may have
long-winded.
even said Principal Skinner.
No.
I was thinking Bart.
Who is
I'm not one much for The Simpsons, but
The answer is Mr. Burns,
really,
That's actually interesting.
followed closely second by Moe.
wow.
And I can see Moe now because of all the prank calls from Bart to Moe's bar. Moe had a lot more spoken dialogue in those conversations than Bart did.
Yeah. So since we're on that topic, we should talk about Disenchanted.
Are you looking at the
Disenchantment.
supporting characters or the actual?
All characters.
No, you're looking at the Simpsons supporting cast. Actually,
Was I? Did I read that wrong?
Yeah, I'm on a page right
Yes.
now.
Sorry.
Yeah. Homer actually
Supporting,
has
yes.
the most, surprisingly.
I meant to say
then I was
supporting.
right the first time.
My
Yeah,
bad.
That's really surprising. Lisa has the least of the main family. I did not see
That's
that.
because Lisa's not fucking
Who's second?
interesting.
Marge.
Yeah, that
That
makes
makes
sense.
sense.
Simpsons top characters by number of words spoken based on scripts is Homer, Marge, Bart, Lisa, then Burns, then Moe. Copy that.
Interesting. Although we should talk about Disenchantment. If you haven't watched Disenchantment, you need to watch
No,
it.
I haven't,
Is it
and I would
actually
like
good?
to.
I
was
Is
very
Matt Groening
skeptical.
going to sue
On the-
us if
on
I
the
live
trailer?
stream it?
A clickbaity Forbes article told me that it wasn't very good, but I really enjoyed it.
I saw like a 15-second preview of it, and I was like, oh my god, I need to watch every episode.
Yes, dude. Okay, can I actually hold on?
When I saw
On
the
that-
trailer, I saw the art style, and I immediately knew, like, oh shit, they're doing something again. And then I was skeptical on it. I was like, some of the
So
some of the
you can go in a
comedy
second,
looks
Jake.
looks a little stale. It looks dated, but I mean,
So, Jake, before you give your thing, since you've actually watched it, I watched a YouTube video talking about it, and then I watched like 3 more. But the one guy who, again, I haven't seen it yet, but I can understand what he was saying, said it's not very good because of a couple reasons. One, this is their first thing direct to Netflix, and all of the writers are used to writing for commercial television that has commercial breaks, so there's a breakup between jokes. So I heard it's a lot of, oh hey, we don't know what to do with all of this time, so we'll just joke with not a lot of substance.
Okay, so I did notice that when I was watching it, a lot of the times like jokes will really run on. Like they'll,
I hate that.
It's like they'll make a joke, but it'll keep repeating and repeating for like 30 seconds.
I hate when
oh my god! No,
I hate when
dude,
they take.
don't
I hate when
fucking-
people stretch
So
a bit.
again,
Absolutely hate
But
that.
they did make it work. In my personal opinion, it worked.
Brevity
I really
is
enjoyed the show.
brevity is the source of wit. So
I
again,
mean, it's okay, but
so
Not as like an audio engineer and someone who understands like film and TV and stuff like that. Like as just a average consumer, I really enjoyed the show because I like their style. I like the style in which they do things.
another thing that I heard was an issue with it was because now they're on Netflix and don't have to censor everything, they don't really have a hang of doing proper adult comedy.
But
They've seemed to from what I heard. From what I heard is just like, oh hell, we can do violent stuff now, and so they just threw in a bunch of violent shit, and that was it.
No, there wasn't even that much violent shit.
Kyle.
Look,
These are
Kyle,
things that I heard.
Wait,
but how are you gonna have a disgruntled
hold on,
with
hold on,
violence
hold on.
being thrown in?
It was
Like, are you
basically
saying
like-
it's just like inane shit, or
Just like,
No.
oh hey, kill a bunch of people, blood pile, gore,
Yeah,
skulls
no.
everywhere.
You see, that's
Listen. I'm not spoiling anything of this, but there was a point with blood, but it referenced into a joke that made sense. It wasn't like over
Okay.
the top. It was basically like Futurama met like later night television, pretty much. That's how I saw
if
it.
it's not Game of
I mean,
Thrones, where
Futurama
there's
was already pretty late night.
just
No, I'm
obligatory
talking
sex
like Adult
scenes,
Swim late night.
That's what I'm saying.
like story beat, and then like what you would basically imagine to be like a pretty high value porn set in setting.
Well, okay.
And then we cut back to content, and you're just like, I need
So
I
real
needed
quick
to be
before I get interrupted by Jake again,
interrupted
the other
by
two
this for
things.
what?
Before Jake defends it again, because again, I have no doubt that it's very good. The
No,
other things that
it
I
was
heard.
it was part of the
about it.
statement, not me
Oh.
getting on you.
Okay. The other two things I heard are
That's what I
that
said.
they they're not used to writing in that time slot. They're not used to having complete freedom over their scripts. The characters are
Were
basically
they
just
really that?
Leela, Fry, and Bender.
No,
Again,
and they're not.
let me finish.
No.
And the
hold
other
on.
thing
Let
I
me
heard.
defend my point.
Yes,
I think I really
you
need
can
to
go back
watch
to
it
it after I
now.
fucking finish.
First
you
of all,
jackass.
let him finish, and then we'll get rebuttals.
The
Oh,
last.
I can't
Hold on.
finish.
Yeah, but he was making
You've
a statement
interjected
already.
every
You've
fucking
interjected
time.
on him. You're interjecting on him now, Jake. You're not in the
other
right
thing
here.
I heard,
This is like the worst gay
which
porn
I
set
fucking
ever.
agree with, is every
Wow, Jesse.
one
Just let him
of
finish.
the
I
first
can't finish.
seasons of Matt Groening's shows have been just all right. The first
Oh my
season of
God,
Simpsons was
that
eh.
is
The
such
first
a
season of
lie.
Futurama was
No,
eh. It got way better.
The first season of Futurama was awesome. Excellent.
I'd have to go
perfect.
back and watch it.
Futurama is the best show.
What episodes were in
ever,
there? What episodes were in the first
period.
season?
Listen, look. If
And all the later
if
seasons were way
Futurama
better.
Was made for a TV or MA-17 TV show, it would be much different and probably wouldn't be good. The fact that it was censored on Fox makes it even better. Okay, look.
Okay, look.
Yeah,
This
we've
show
I mean, we've
was
gone
good.
over.
No, I'm not done here. Listen here, I'm not fucking done.
Yeah, we could tell when
This
you
was
wouldn't
a
let me
good-
I
finish
know,
a
I have
fucking comment.
questions.
Because, look, just because the fact that I think the whole bullshit about like, oh, we're not used to writing in this style and this, fuck that. Because no matter what you do,
Hey.
you're used
Weren't
to
those
writing a
statements
certain
that
way, and
came-
if it fucking works,
Kyle.
don't fucking change it.
Hey, season 2
I
is
have
going to be
3
really
questions
good. They
now.
got the writers from Gravity Falls now to help with season 2.
I don't
I
even
think-
know what that is.
Oh my god, go watch Gravity
Kyle.
Falls.
What the
It's
fuck is
excellent.
Gravity Falls?
It's Disney.
It's
Cartoon.
probably the
Fuck
worst kind of adulty cartoon.
It was really good.
It's
I didn't watch it. So
It's on
people
Disney.
were fans
it
of it.
can't be an adulty cartoon.
I mean, whatever.
It was literally a fight between
Yeah,
the
it was.
writer and Disney. It would take like 3 or 4 weeks for an episode to come out because he would fight constantly with what he could actually get away with putting on air.
With what?
With the people that control what you can put in the script.
If Disney says something is so, then it is.
I have
fuck who?
I have 3 questions and a statement now. I'm just
Who
queuing
wrote
them up.
Gravity Falls?
Can
Alex
I go now?
Hirsch. Yeah, go ahead.
Or are we done arguing?
No.
Well, okay.
Continue.
So, first, what was in the first season of Futurama? Like, remind me.
What?
So that I have a better gauge for this, because I do not
What?
recall the first
What?
season.
What was the first season?
Yeah.
Fries in the Future.
Space Pilot 3000, the series has landed, Roommate.
Oh, yeah, and the
Flavor Lost
Suicide
Yeah,
Booth
Space.
bit.
the roommate one. That was
And
that was a good
the
episode.
Bender,
Fear of
him
Fox
and
Planet,
living with
Fistful of
Bender.
Dollars.
Yeah,
Dude,
no, the
Moon
first season was
episode
pretty
where they
good.
went to the moon.
The
was
moon
awesome.
episode was really good too.
Wait, was that the one with
The
what's her
series
name's
has landed
parents?
is the one with the moon.
that was
And the
that
ranch?
was the one. Yeah.
No, that was when they're on Mars. I don't think that's till like.
Oh no,
season
I'm
2 or
thinking of
3.
Mars. Yeah, I am thinking of Mars. Hold on.
Well, no, I thought there was no. There's like a farm out on the moon.
Yes.
Remember?
Bender
And fucking-
meets
That
the
was
big
later.
booty robot.
That was
Yeah.
That's the series has landed. That had nothing to do with it. Amy literally only went along because she liked the amusement park, and Farnsworth said, if anything happens, bring back her blood. That was the
How
big
about
thing
the
from
Mars University one where Bender like
Wowee. That was not in season 1.
yes it was. Mars University episode 11.
I don't see that in my list of episodes.
Yeah, that was there.
Yes.
I remember that one.
That was a great episode. Fry
I don't
and the
think I have a
Slurm
complete
Factory,
list.
dude. Another great episode.
Fistful of Dollars, My Three Sons, A
They spoofed
Big Piece of
Willy
Garbage,
Wonka and
Hell's
the
Other
Chocolate
Robots,
Factory.
A Flight
Wait,
to
was that
Remember,
one in the
Mars
first season?
University,
Yes, that was the last
Yeah,
episode
the first
of
season.
the first season.
I'm gonna say the first season.
Fry and the Slurm Factory.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, the first season's pretty solid.
Yeah,
Like those are classic episodes. Those are pretty
absolutely.
solid.
100% agree.
Okay, all right. So we've resolved that.
I mean,
Okay.
sure, but I still think that the later seasons were much better.
100% agree that the first season of The Simpsons was pretty meh. But the
Second,
first season of Futurama, don't fucking come at me, man. That was a good season.
Hey, I think the first
no.
season of The
I'm not
Simpsons
coming
was
at you. I'm
pretty
saying
awesome.
my second part of this was, were they really that limited with Futurama? I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Did
dude,
they
were
really
on
have to pull their
Fox.
punches? I didn't realize.
I mean,
I felt like they.
Dude,
I felt like they did.
if you want to get away with something on Fox, you really got to suck a lot of dick to get away with something on Fox. Like, let's be honest. If you don't want to get canceled, you better get ready to be fucked in the ass by Fox.
Season 1 was
I didn't
also
realize it was that
in
bad.
'99, so there wasn't like, did they even? No, they didn't even have. They still had all the bans on shit you could say on air.
Yeah,
Yeah. Wow.
and it was still good.
Oh man, I'm forgetting the third question. I think.
You said you had 2 questions and a statement.
No, I had 3 questions.
Oh,
Kind of statement. Yeah.
Okay, well, the statement, I'm just going to go on with that. I remember I brought up the oblongs at some point, and I went and actually watched like a YouTube video about like a short little documentary about like the making and everything. The creator behind it was actually making like comics and like books.
Angus Oblong or Jace Richdale?
Wait, what do you mean?
Program creators: Angus Oblong, Jace Richdale. Which of them?
I bet you it's the oblong.
Oh, he has a clown face in literally all of his images on Google.
Yeah, that's the thing. He did not show his face in that documentary. He was literally blacked out.
I mean, you can see his face. He just has on clown makeup and a fake nose.
Yeah, I
Um,
don't think he wants like the proper look of his face to get out though.
Is he an ICP?
I don't know. No, I don't think so.
His website is fucking weird.
Yeah, I was gonna say he also just seems like a very strange gentleman as well.
And very poorly optimized, I must say, considering our website is like reactive and this is just not good.
But that definitely struck me as an oddity, especially for the show and the way that it was. Oh yeah, wow.
Didn't that guy have like a show on like Adult Swim or something?
Yeah, that was
the
the album.
Oblongs.
Oh.
Oh god, and it plays
because
music?
He showed his like full face, right?
He was
Why is it
never
just
in-
playing horns or something? What?
He's got music?
Yeah, dude, it literally started playing like music or sound effects or something. I don't know.
Oh,
what the fuck
I
it was.
have block script active.
Yeah, no, because I actually did enjoy that show, and I didn't realize that it only ran for like, I think like a season or two,
The Oblongs.
Yes.
and then they just got rid of it because that's what Adult Swim does.
Yeah. Just like Fox.
Well, they have their
Appearances.
own little internal politics going on as things have developed.
At appearances, Angus Oblong will sign anything you bring, such as books he's written, books he hasn't written, your Oblong's DVD, or anything else, and he'll probably sleep with you if you bring him a bottle of white wine or vodka.
Scratch the vodka and bring some gin and yeah.
Are you saying you want to have sex with
You wanna have
Mr.
sex with
Angus
No,
Oblong.
Oblong?
I'm saying like that'd be like me, white wine or gin, and yeah, we're good. We're Gucci.
So if somebody comes to you with vodka or gin,
they're like, yo, what up, baby?
Ooh, that was some real bad web
yep,
disconnect.
Jake is
What?
Ew.
Jake
yeah,
is a
I heard
robot.
that. What the shit?
Good.
Jake,
Jake?
your internet is dying.
Hello.
Now you're
No,
back.
now you're good. All right, Kristen Stewart.
It's
you
great
okay?
because on the recordings you sound fine, so everyone's gonna be like, "What was wrong with his voice?
You
He
just have
sounded
to like
perfectly
cut in
fine."
like the shitty audio or something. Or just make it shitty at that point or something.
Yeah, there you go. Take a
Also,
timestamp.
by the way, I'm on my cellular device and it says, on a side note gaming, Monster Hunter Episode World 6.
Good.
Incorrect. I have it listed as on a side note episode 12 live stream.
Well, you're a fuck.
I mean, I can rename it later, but again, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. But now people coming into it are gonna be like, what's going on?
This
There's no Monster Hunter.
This is a podcast. Why am I watching a podcast?
I don't understand. It makes me angry.
Speaking of meta, us being a podcast, hey, you should support us by going to g2a.com/r g2a.com/r/OASN and buy games on G2A. Cheap games. Get games cheap. g2a.com/r/OASN.
Yeah, we
Such a shameless bitch.
we use the service actually to get my copy of Monster Hunter. So it is definitely a good service. I regularly buy games off of there. I haven't had too many issues. I will be honest.
I would support,
Some
but
of the
they don't
ra-
sponsor us.
some of the random keys you get in the boxes have already been used, and you should definitely dispute that, even if they are like shitty 2-bit RPGs that somebody released out of RPG Maker on Steam.
Yeah, still get your
because
money
you
back.
paid-
Jake
you paid
knows a
money
thing or
for
two
it.
about getting scammed on G2A.
Just
Yeah.
don't buy the premium bundle. It's okay.
Yeah, just don't get random boxes because they probably don't have good shit in them.
Oh no, they never have good shit, but sometimes getting all of those garbage fucking games for $2
I
is
mean,
fun.
yeah, you can get cards too and sell those if you guys are into like the Steam trading card thing and just make some change on that.
It's
I mean,
great.
that's something. Kyle did that way too much, maybe to the point where you should probably have an intervention for him on it, but we're not going to talk about that.
Nah, Steam made it really bad. You can't get games for like 2 cents on Steam anymore, and then make 35 cents
Yeah,
on
this
cards.
is the guy who trolls the dollar bin on Steam.
Well, it used to be the couple of cent bin.
Yeah, or just change bin. So, yep, Kyle. Why don't you trade in something useful like penny stocks or something that'll actually net you some money,
I really should. I
or like
really
do some
like
margin
stock trading.
trading or something.
I mean,
You know, things that'll have net benefit for you rather than like
hey, if someone wants to loan me
meme
like
games.
10
for
grand,
cards.
I will
Okay.
make money
Kyle.
for you.
Kyle,
Okay.
you can buy some random like publicly trading
Got-
company that like is doing all right but not great and their stock's pretty low and just trade on that.
There's actually a lot of great apps for that. I won't advertise for them until they start to sponsor us, but you know, I'd throw them in here every now and then. But anyway, that's not the point. I'm really pissed off.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So my English brethren, I'm pretty pissed. I'm just pissed in general at England right now and the whole whole European thing.
Oh boy, where are we going?
Do you not like that they're leaving the European Union?
Well, I don't like what I saw the other day in a video. It was that you can't. You need to take down your swimming pools. Swimming pools are highly offensive to robbers in England.
What?
Oh yeah.
What?
Okay, so yeah, so like, you're not allowed to have like those, like, you know, those inflatable pools, and you fill up the thing and then you fill them up with water and shit. You're not allowed to have those in England in your backyard. You're not allowed to keep them filled, because if somebody were trying to rob you, they could at night fall into it and drown.
Okay, hold on. Let me stop you
Did
right
somebody actually fall into one and drown? This is why
because
this is being a thing.
Okay, I can see falling into an in-ground pool, but how do you fall into an above-ground pool?
When you're on the second floor of someone's house trying to break into their window and fall down.
Or if you're just walking across the
They
yard
could break
in
their
the
neck,
dark.
and if they land in a pool, they could drown, and then you're in trouble because, by God, you should have just let that guy rob you.
Well, they
welcome
could not
welcome
swim.
to England.
What if you just can't swim?
It's not that deep.
Yeah.
It's
They could not
it's
swim.
like, it's
You know what else is
it's
not that
definitely
deep?
5
This
feet or
conversation.
less.
Listen, Aaron,
Hey,
the
do you
fucking
want
reflecting pool isn't that deep.
do you want to know
That's not
what's
the
in
point.
store for the Golden State Killer today?
What are we talking?
No, what I'm very upset about.
Wait, what are we
is-
talking about? What?
Listen, I'm not sure who the Golden State Killer is. Okay, and I don't know what's on
Joseph
his menu.
D'Angelo. He's being arraigned for 13 murders across 6 jurisdictions.
Congratulations. He's got a score of 13. Way to go.
What, I mean, is it tied to recent events, or is this just shit?
I don't know.
Listen,
it was on Google
casing?
News. I was
Listen,
just
why
trying
are
to
you just-
segue.
Any of that pales in comparison to Britain having a hotline for pedophiles to call in
Okay.
case they are worried that they might harm a child.
I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean that's a thing.
That's a real thing.
I've heard of that before. Yeah, that's a thing.
How does that conversation go down? Can you just give me
I
like
ima-
a
like,
mock
if
Hi,
you're-
thanks for calling the I Want to Harm a Child hotline.
Yeah.
Like if you were in
I'm
therapy
afraid
or
I might
something
have a
like
child near a meth lab.
Ooh,
I'm-
yeah, we should probably do something about that today.
that? Are you Justin Trudeau? You're
I
doing
don't-
the
I'm
Trudeau
super busy
voice.
being the Canadian Prime Minister.
I'm super
I
busy
can't-
trying to keep this guy from not molesting this child.
Ooh, man, call us back later.
I'm really busy accidentally being a culture appropriating bastard.
Hang up. I really need help.
Click.
But yeah, I imagine
God,
if you're
it's
like,
gonna happen. Oh, that's too far.
if you're a
I
fucking
can't-
registered sex offender or something like that, or if you're fucking like in therapy for that shit, I imagine they'd want you to like have an out before you do some stupid shit.
Yeah, but like, I can't imagine that, like.
I don't think it's a right way to fucking go about the world, but I mean, I understand you are a maligned person. And you're not
Okay.
doing it out
Okay,
of fucking...
I can see it for the purpose of rehab, but like, to just think that some random dude that's driving past in a nondescript white van to like the local park is gonna be like, oh man, there's like 3 kids over there. Hold on. There's a 1-800 number. I gotta call for this. Hi. Does this sounds like I might do something? Oh. Okay. I won't do it.
You see, people that are mentally ill don't have that self-control, Jesse.
Right.
I'm sorry, is that a mental illness?
I would
I
hope
mean,
so.
I
Yeah,
feel
I
like
believe
you
it
have
is.
to be pretty mentally ill to
Oh,
get
yeah,
your
that
rocks
makes
off
sense.
to children.
Yeah.
I mean, what are you saying,
Although
Jake?
now
Are you
I'm
saying
pissing
that
off
it's
the
a...
left.
Yeah, I was gonna say, are you saying it's a sexual identity and that we should be defending it because they have every proper right to be able to do what they need to do?
Shit,
Words
we
in my
need-
mouth. I just didn't. For the minute
We need
you
to-
said it, mental illness didn't like. I don't want to.
Oh, I'm not saying
So what
pedophilia
you're-
is a mental
Hold on,
illness.
So
I'm
what
saying
you're
it's a mental
saying
illness.
is-
Hold on.
So
Let me
what
make my
you're
point
saying
here.
is-
Because no, what I'm saying is, why would I want to like say because someone
Listen,
who murders someone
I got
goes,
it.
oh, I'm mentally ill. Don't charge me for this murder. Oh, I molested a kid. I'm mentally ill. Don't charge me for this. No.
So
Well,
then
you
I
still-
got
you
it.
should still
I
get
got
charged
it.
either way.
I got it. We're good here.
Yeah,
We're good
you
here.
You see what I'm saying? Does that
We'll
make
just-
sense at all?
Jake,
We'll
Jake,
take all the pedophiles
Jake,
and
I
we'll
was
make them
memeing.
build the wall.
And
I
we
was-
use their
I was-
bodies for the wall, like the Great Wall of China.
I was literally
Right,
doing the
right,
Jordan
right.
Peterson interview meme right there. I was
Okay.
devil's advocating. I'm fucking around here.
Okay.
We're
Okay,
good.
but do you know what I mean?
Yes,
Like,
I get
makes
what you
sense,
mean.
right?
Now.
Hey,
I do.
hey.
I understand where you were like thinking differently. Yes.
You know how we were talking about clickbaity bait and switch titles on news?
Sure.
So, this title, U.S. says Facebook fugitive Paul Keglia arrested in Ecuador. Now, what do you think the Facebook fugitive has done?
Cyberbullied somebody.
I wish. It's actually pretty interesting. New York man who spent nearly 3.5 years as a fugitive after being charged with trying to defraud Facebook Incorporated founder Mark Zuckerberg out of half of the social media company.
How?
I don't know! I'm very interested. But they caught him in Ecuador, apparently. I'm very curious as to how he tried to defraud
And why he ended up in Ecuador?
Mark Zucky out of half of the fucking Facebook.
Isn't that where Julian Assange is fucking hiding out? Still?
I
Is
thought he
it?
died.
No, he didn't. I mean, they're going to kill him if they get their hands on him.
Julian Assange.
Okay.
Australian
Okay.
program.
You know
So-
something's
so hold-
gonna.
hold on.
You know somebody's gonna be angry in a prison somewhere. You know, because that just happens.
Listen. Okay.
Julian Assange
Since-
still in Ecuadorian embassy.
Since we're talking about things that give you the tingles and stuff, I'd just like to
We
bring
had
up
segued out of it.
the point where I'm fucking really pissed again, but for different reasons. Now, I mean, don't let my calm and inexpressive demeanor fool you. I am seething with rage right now, because just before we started this podcast, I found myself thinking, why the fuck am I watching this? And then, why the fuck am I watching this? And then, why the fuck
Are you watching
E
did I
Ellen
click
Blue
that?
Girl again?
Okay, what?
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 No?
No.
Okay.
No. But okay. So we
I forgot
talked about this the other day actually. But I wanted to bring it up officially. I'm really pissed off at ASMR channels.
Oh god, here we go.
What? Why?
Because I don't understand them. I don't get it.
Today we're gonna be reviewing this pen.
I'm gonna touch my microphone a bunch so you get the sensation.
Yeah, so that's what it appears to be. Is just
Is your check card yet?
well, it's
Swipe your debit card.
okay. So it's one of two things. It's either
PayPal works fine too.
people with too deep a voice trying to whisper into a not good microphone.
Alright, so here you go.
All right, hello and welcome to ASMR.
Or it's just girls with fingernails, like tapping on stuff. Okay, and I understand that there's a whole side that's like cutting foam blocks and this and that.
The fucking
but,
soap
oh my
cutting
God,
that
dude,
Heather won't stop fucking showing us.
I got
What?
I got fucking so lost in this, dude. Do you understand? Do you know it goes further? It goes fucking further than that, man. I found a random fucking doctor who's just like performing a random medical exam. And then there's another doctor who's like bald and fat, but he's like far away from the camera and he's performing a different medical exam. And then he's doing it again, but now he's wearing a goggle and he's doing your third mind thing. And then he's fucking going and yeah, dude. And then he's fucking, and then there's another one, and then it fucking it clicks over into Hannibal Lecter cooking ASMR, and I'm like, what the fuck? How did I get here?
I'm confused.
You started with Triscuits and then downgraded to biscuits, and then you got on to Moniscuits.
I can't. I can't do it, man.
So you're saying that there's literally ASMR for being at a doctor's office, getting an exam?
Listen, maybe I understand that. Okay, but in that case, why is the video titled "Deep Sleep in 36 Hours"? Like,
wait, of you getting an exam in an office?
Yeah. Okay, I can't understand these. They're like, this will definitely put you into a deep sleep in 24 minutes, and I'm like,
QVC puts me to sleep.
Like any audio.
Beats. That's all you need is
I prefer isochronic tones because I don't have to wear a headset for. You gotta wear a headset for binaural. Isochronic, you don't need to.
that to make me sleep.
You don't need a headset.
For binaural beats to work properly?
No,
Yes, you do.
You just need some like fucking Adobe Atmos.
Yeah.
Well, see, that's the thing.
Yeah, because I can afford that.
I mean, sometimes I get hit with like a bout of insomnia here or there, but like, it's not often.
Well, I mean, that's the thing. So, like, I went into one of these channels the other day, and I was just kind of sitting there, and I had found it a little, strange at first, that this girl was doing
but then you liked it?
No, hold on, listen, okay.
Here we go. For Jesse's
I found
ASMR
it strange
enthusiast.
that she was doing a 24/7 live stream, and I thought, how is this girl awake for 7 days a week, constantly ASMRing into a microphone?
Recordings.
I figured, it couldn't possibly be real, so I clicked on it.
That was your first mistake.
Jesse, it's really simple.
Now listen,
she's
Kyle,
obviously a hologram controlled by the Greys that are trying to take over the United States.
Yeah, they're seeding messages and coding into your brain by using ASMR.
Yeah, Jesse, wake the fuck up. Get woke, sheeple.
Alright, so I'm gonna want you to go to the White House and bomb it.
Well, okay, so like...
There goes monetization!
I had my stereo on. And...
Horrible mistake number one.
So
oh
she's
shit,
got,
I didn't think about the fact that there's now audio of me on the internet whispering, I want you to go to the White House and bomb it.
And now I have a clip of you just saying it.
Nice. But like it was so like it didn't sound good. Like it was just like bass waves coming out of my speakers, and I'm like, I like typed, dude. I don't ever talk in a YouTube chat. I legitimately typed in the chat, and I was like, fucking tell her to speak up. I can't understand shit.
That's because you don't understand, Jesse. You haven't opened your third mind's eye.
No, I went in with a totally fucking open third mind eye.
I don't think so, Jesse.
Open third mind eye.
Yeah.
You need to realign his chakras and shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
You see, Jesse,
I went in,
your
I
issue
rubbed
is you
my
didn't
balls around,
realign
I put
your
them back
chakras.
into place.
What?
It's okay.
Did you just say you rubbed your balls around?
That's where your chakra realigns at.
Your
It's
balls.
incorrect.
Yeah, that's your like core chakra.
Jesse, can we just not?
All right, look, Jesse.
It's a very serious thing.
We should have recorded that conversation, but we
listen.
already went over the fact that you're not a Buddhist.
Listen, that's not the point.
Do you want me to go over how you actually realign your chakras, Jesse?
You don't
Look.
you don't abstain from like any intoxicants. That's already one rule out the door. You
Listen.
don't eschew a technology or electronics
Street
or anything
Buddhist.
like
Okay. Okay, we went over this. It's
You are not
modern.
a street monk.
Jesse,
I understand.
your root
Street
chakra
monk
is
is
at
a
the base
street
of your
monk is
spine,
a fucking
not your
clothing
fucking
company
dick.
you saw in an ad, and we're probably like, that's what I am.
Listen. Listen,
Chakras at the base of your dick.
It's at the base of your spine, not your dick. And then the sacral chakra is below your belly button, above your dick, not on it, you jackass.
look.
Look at your
Okay.
solar
So is that what you say that
plexus
people are
above your
doing in porn,
navel.
Jesse? To make sure that, you don't end up in
It's
trouble
just
with
a
the
whole lot of
Buddhist temple?
realigning chakras.
Yeah, they're just realigning chakras. So
Yeah, yeah.
You need to
obviously,
realign
I
your
don't have to...
third eye chakra, which is your asshole.
The third eye is located
I'm sorry,
between
that's
your
the brown
eyes, otherwise known as the anja. Oh, so when we go killing anjas in Monster Hunter, we're killing the third eye chakra.
You have no idea what a chakra is, do you?
I do.
No,
The monster is
Jesse.
called Anja. Oh, Jesse.
I'm still going back to the fact that the entirety of your chakra is apparently rubbing your balls together for Jesse.
No,
That's how you realign them,
realigning it,
apparently.
man. That's how you realign it.
Yeah.
Incorrect.
Listen, the whole point is I went in with a totally open mind to this.
You're
Okay,
rubbing your
but
balls together.
but at some point in
Good.
time, knowing that this channel was already just get me as many views as possible because I want monetization and blah blah blah. Okay, I knew that going in, but apparently the rest of the chat that was in there did not.
Did they
Because
yell
a
at
whole
you
bunch
angrily?
of people were like, "Oh my god, is this real? Is this live? This is live, right? This is good." And like, I'm not even shitting you, dude. Like 15 seconds before the chat started like saying this dumb ass shit, there was a literal like fade transition, like like an acid dissolve that dissolved to a different fucking scene, and I was like, "No, bro, it's fake." And then they fucking blew up at me, and they're like, "It's not fake."
What are you talking about?
Yeah, I'm totally
Okay,
lost. We were
so-
talking about rubbing balls to get chakra back. And
no,
now we're talking
Jesse was
fake
talking about
shit.
the ASMR stream he was watching, and it went from one scene, a fade to black, into a completely different scene, and everyone's like, "No, this is live." She,
Okay, hold on.
she aligned her chakras, and
Yeah, right.
fucking Thanos, Thanos missed
snapped
it
that
into,
shit.
yeah.
Fucking hell.
I have like I don't even know how to bounce back from this, honestly. Like what the hell, Jesse?
I'm sorry, man, but like it really upsets me. Like I'm enraged by these channels, not because they're getting views or anything, but because I just don't. And now that I've gone past the girl whispering in your ear, tickling it with a. By the way, I don't understand how blowing smoke into a microphone would make it feel like somebody is like gently blowing into my ear, because there's no
So Jesse,
there's no
I think
pressure.
you just don't understand what ASMR is.
Listen, again.
I think you have a fundamental misunderstanding of what it is.
It's orgasms.
Okay, so
No, it's not.
Listen, because of this,
Dude, seriously, the one word
I
in
am-
ASMR literally stands for orgasm.
I am officially turning my channel
Autonomous
into an ASMR
Sensory Meridian
channel.
response?
Yes.
Which one of those is...
Meridian. Literally stands for orgasm. I think.
Autonomous sensory meridian response is an experience characterized by a static-like or tingling sensation on the skin that typically begins on the scalp and moves down the back of the neck and upper spine. It has been
It is
compared to
literally called
auditory
a brain
tactile
orgasm.
synesthesia,
Okay, but like quite literally,
low-grade euphoria, positive feelings,
Okay,
and
listen.
distinct
The
static-like
formal name
tingling.
includes
Let's-
auditorial induced head orgasm.
Where are you even looking at this?
Okay.
Names.
okay, I understand, I get it, because your head tingles, woo, blah blah blah, and when you jerk off, your dick tingles. That's not the point. Okay.
Yes,
What-
it is.
Listen, Have you ever watched one of these channels? Have you ever watched one of these videos? Do you legitimately feel those tingles?
Everyone... okay, so the theory is that everyone has different fucking...
Right, so eventually you think you'd come across one that would work for you.
So for only $100 a year, you can have your chakras realigned.
That's actually a deal. If we're doing it my way, that's a deal. So
I think $100 a year for one hooker is like way too much.
Is way too cheap. I think if you had like a daily hooker, she's gonna be charging you like at least $500 a day.
Listen,
I mean, I don't think it takes that long to realign your chakras.
Nobody bothered to comment on my share a girlfriend that I posted in the Allo chat.
I'm not sharing your girlfriend, Jesse.
No, listen, not my girlfriend. Okay.
Yes, I know.
Your girlfriend.
No.
No.
I think it was a sex doll.
Yeah.
Okay, I was right.
The Chinese decided to start renting out sex dolls via a like Dollar Shave Club type deal where they send you a doll.
And then you send it back after you're done.
Right. And then they disinfect the doll and replace any well-used parts.
Ew.
Okay.
That's gross.
3 weeks into production, it was taken down.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Not because it wasn't popular, but because it was deemed unsanitary.
Yeah, I wonder why.
It was totally popular.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to find how to realign your chakras. Hold on, sorry.
You do Tai Chi.
I don't think so.
Yoga.
I don't think so.
Yes, you do yoga.
Yeah.
How to activate and align your 7 chakras.
How to align your chakras. A 3-minute video. Alright.
Basically, start at your root,
Wow.
close your eyes and imagine a red ball of swirling energy. Focus on that for a minute or two, and then move on to your sacral chakra, about 2 to 3 inches below your belly button, and envision a yellow ball of energy. Once again, focus on it for a few minutes before moving on to your next chakra. Make sure you breathe slowly and deeply while you do this entire meditation. You should imagine
It's
the energy flowing
literally
from one
just
chakra to the
fucking
next. Solar plexus
yoga.
chakra.
Yeah. Good job.
So,
You've learned to
meditate.
differentiate colors.
And body
And,
parts.
Apparently, you if you're colorblind, you're just not allowed to realign your chakras, I guess.
I mean, they just said you have to imagine those colors. So if you're colorblind, you just, gray, slightly different gray, slightly different gray.
I mean, does it work then? Because, like, it's kind of like that whole, like, Dragon Ball Z magic thing. Like, it's gotta... Don't you have to manifest it?
I don't
So,
know
like,
what
if
we're
you're
talking
manifesting gray and darker gray, somebody else is manifesting yellow.
Apparently, Pope Francis is heading to Ireland as the Catholic Church reels from sex abuse scandals.
Yeah, we knew about that. It's been a thing for a while. There's a giant fucking underground railroad of child sex slaves in Europe for the Catholic Church and here in America for the president. It's okay. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
It's not the president, Jesse. It was Hillary and friends' intricately crafted child sex ring that took place in a pizza joint. That's why it was called Pizzagate. Get with the fucking times.
No, listen, man. Apparently you don't understand, but like there is a large network of underground bullet trains that the president can get on at any time and just disappear off the face of the earth for however long he wants. And down there they have, it's basically like the like fucking international waters. Like you can sell a giraffe kidney if you want. You can marry a child to a Lamborghini. It's okay. Like these things are legal.
On the underground bullet trains. Do they
Yes.
go all around the world like
No. Just country. I assume there's probably some sort of
underground black market hub?
tunnel somewhere. Take you to Europe and stuff. But listen, we already knew all that stuff was happening.
You see,
okay?
I was much more imagining like Snowpiercer, the train that just goes around the world forever and ever. That was a good movie. You should watch Snowpiercer.
I see.
Although Snowpiercer just had, enslavement of the working class. It didn't have child sex slaves. But it did have drugs. You could eat the fuel that they used for the train and get super, super high, but they were also an explosive, which was important to the story. Anyway, you should watch Snowpiercer. I think it's on Netflix.
Wow, man. It's kind of fucked up.
What?
Snowpiercer?
Oh, well, I didn't actually. That's a bad tweet. It's just a bad tweet.
Bad tweet.
Yeah. Just a bad tweet. It's a good thing. It's a good thing, Kyle, that you weren't born between 2008 and 2013. Because if you happen to catch those 5 unlucky years as being an embryonic baby of fluids inside of your mother, you're now addicted to heroin. So,
I'm sorry. What?
Congratulations, you're a heroin baby! Yay!
I was born in '93, so I wasn't part of that. Whatever years you just fucking said.
Okay, so but that means that like. That means that a kid
everyone
that is fucking
born in those times is a heroin addict?
9 years old is addicted to heroin? Listen, from 2008 to 2013, the number of U.S. babies born addicted to opioids has more than doubled.
Okay, that's because...
Yeah, that's fucked up, man.
That's because we use opioids for fucking everything.
Okay, but here's the thing, okay? Normally, when you get pregnant and you go to the doctor and you say, "Doctor, I'm pregnant, and by the way, I'm on a bunch of fucking whatever, like Oxycontin or something," okay? They say, "Oh, well, we can't have that. You're gonna have to stop taking that while you're pregnant." And any doctor that doesn't say that should fucking immediately have his medical license revoked. I'm sorry, man. Like, if you're pregnant, you shouldn't be using opioids in the first place. So,
Okay, yes, no shit.
right. So that's what I'm saying. Like, has more than doubled. I'm sorry, but like, so that means that the majority of 9-year-old kids are pre-addicted to heroin? Great.
Hydrocodone,
amazing.
oxymorphone, morphine, codeine, fentanyl.
Hydrocodone is just Vicodin.
This already explains why Generation Z is eating Tide Pods for
I'm sorry,
views.
that's actually wrong. I misspoke. Hydrocodone paratetramol is Vicodin.
Well, it says hydrocodone, Vicodin, oxycodone, Oxycontin, and Percocet.
Yes, but Vicodin is hydrocodone paratetramol.
Interesting. I'm glad you have
Jake.
both a
Hey,
family
Jake.
member that works in the pharmacy and probably a PDR sitting next to you.
What's a PDR?
Physician's
Fucking-
Desk Reference.
I
One of
don't
the
have
best
that.
books I own.
Jake, lightning fact. Nice. So, this is more of a lightning trivia though. What is the term when you're editing something and you're making somebody be a dick?
Wait. What? When
Where
you're
y-
editing something and making them be a dick?
Yeah,
Where you, like, edit someone to make them sound like an asshole.
yeah.
I don't know. Deformation?
No,
Defamation.
there's an actual term for it.
Yeah, it's called defamation.
No, defamation is just what you... No. What is it?
Frankenbiting.
Frankenbiting?
Yeah.
I've never heard that in my life. And I'm a yep.
A Frankenbite allows editors to manufacture story, see definition below, efficiently and dramatically by extracting the salient
Holy
elements
fuck,
of
that
a lengthy,
koala is
nuanced
filled with
interview
blood.
or exchange into a seemingly blunt, revealing confession or argument.
There's a fucking terrifying koala.
Was it?
Why? Because it has STDs.
Because it's full of blood.
Most things are full of blood, Jesse.
I mean,
That's just a fact of the world we live in.
So we should talk about gaming news. So if you buy a Note 8, you can get like $100 to like Fortnite.
oh my god, you're gonna
yeah,
get
the Fortnite
15,000 free bucks.
Yeah, you can get like Fortnite money if you pre-order a Galaxy Note 9.
I'm sorry,
Fortnite
man.
players unlock
I'll
a new
take a
emote if they enable two-factor authentication.
I'll take a pair of headphones.
Sony's
Right? That's what I
Aibo?
was saying.
What? They brought back the robot dogs from the 90s?
Dude, they brought back Tamagotchi. What are you kidding?
No.
What are you talking about?
Here,
Do you not know what a Tamagotchi is? I know what an iDog
I know
is.
what a fucking Tamagotchi is. What are you talking about?
They brought it back, man. You can buy it on the App Store.
Oh, you can buy the dogs? Oh, those dogs are awesome.
This one looks a lot better, but apparently it's not good. Although Sony made it, so that's not surprising.
Yeah.
It's too bad Aaron's not here to
Oh,
immediately
man.
fanboy up and defend Sony. Windows 95 is now downloadable as a nostalgic app. I mean,
Excuse me, what?
PC World.
How is that related to gaming news?
Windows 95 is now an app you can download and install on Mac OS, Windows, and Linux.
So
Tamagotchi?
theoretically, that means that I can install Windows 95 on my fucking PS3.
No,
Yes.
none of those are Mac OS X, Windows, or Linux.
Yeah. The PS3.
That's not any of those operating systems.
Yeah. I
You
also
can run
agree
Linux
with
on
that.
it. You can run Linux on the PS3.
I don't believe you.
You can.
I mean, all the hardware is there. Consoles are basically just dumbed down computers, so it makes sense.
So apparently this article from Engadget says that playing as Oddjob in GoldenEye was cheating.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Do you not think so?
Well, no, apparently a creator of the game came out and said that, yeah, it's totally cheating.
Absolutely. How could it not be? You're
Because
half
Oddjob
the
is
size of
badass.
everyone else.
And
In
you
a
get a
game with
hat.
poor aiming controls?
That game was awesome.
Dude, if you wanted... Okay, listen. If you wanted to win as Oddjob, no matter what, okay, all you had to do was either play somebody and force them to be Jaws, okay, or put it on fists only. Because none of the other models can swing down low enough to hit Oddjob.
Yeah, but you got to make your own rules. And apparently he said, and decided that rule number 1, if you play as Oddjob, we are not friends.
GoldenEye 007 creator confirms.
Yeah, well, I mean, you know.
I find that interesting. I love that game. The amount of hours I spent playing that game.
Oh yeah, dude, absolutely. I'm pretty sure that was one of the first games that I ever actually finished. I wouldn't say I completed it because I never got around to doing the 00 agent stuff and everything, but I definitely finished the fuck out of it.
My hot take here is I did not like GoldenEye.
Get out.
Yeah,
You're banished from the podcast.
It's my fucking podcast.
I'm gonna rip you out of the room.
Podcast.
Jake, arguably it's yours and my podcast, but we have
Well,
dual
it's kinda
ownership of
Jesse's
it.
podcast.
Arguably, I will pee on all of you. That's
No,
not the
I'm
point.
Not about that life. Can we segue? Can we talk about how phone manufacturers need to stop putting notches in their phone?
What the hell is a notch?
Are you talking
you
about
know
the
how they-
fucking speaker thing that comes down into the screen again?
Yes, it cuts the screen out.
Quit
We
bitching about it.
need to stop putting notches.
Listen, there are
in
entirely
phones.
notchless phones. There
Pixel
are
3 XL
entirely
notch might
bevel-less
house a
phones.
wide-angle sensor for selfies. Is this what you're
That is
complaining about?
So stupid. Yes, why are we doing notches? Samsung did it just fine without a notch. I think I have the perfect amount of screen real estate without having to put a notch in there. It's unnecessary.
Good.
Stupid. Notches are dumb. The general
Oh!
public think notches are dumb, but people
Thanks,
are doing
Kotaku.
it anyway.
Souls games are great, except for the cessous messages from some players.
What?
This is messages.
What? What?
Since the release of From
What?
Software's Demon's Souls in 2009 and its spiritual successors, the Dark Souls trilogy and Bloodborne, have acquired reputation that are both built on the games themselves and players' responses to them. Blah, 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 blah. Messages could be used to mislead inexperienced players by, for example, placing a vague, "if you jump down from here," besides a lethal drop. The main intent was to make the game easier by way of publicized tips. If upcoming terrain was dangerous, you might see "beware of floor ahead." Sniper's perch might alert less experienced players to a good location for long-range attacks, or well-placed if you use the lever you can proceed. Could draw attention to the mechanism.
No.
Blah, blah, blah. Humans being humans, a bit of crudeness crept in, aided by
No.
some Demon Souls linguistic ambiguities,
No.
such as the unassuming noun of head gave people a blank wall and spray paint, and someone will eventually draw genitalia.
I'm
Fucking serious?
Okay,
Wait.
I've come back at an interesting point.
Apparently, Dark Souls is sexist because you can type "woman ahead, try thrust" with the messages.
There is a message on the PC version right now. You can go to it in Dark Souls 2. You can go right up to the fucking stone bitch, the one that sells you the stones. I forget her name, and you can look at my message. It's right there. It says tongue butthole.
Wow. Thanks, Jesse. Thanks for that.
You can also go in front of what is her name, Guinevere, and it's just like what glorious chest ahead and all that other shit.
Yeah. I mean, I definitely have one right outside of the executioner boss that just says horse butt thrust ahead.
Anyone who has played these games will know that the majority of players' messages don't fit into the discussed paradigm, yet the sexist message's exceptional nature arguably heightens their presence.
What? Like, what do you want people to do? You want people to police fucking orange soapstones?
Yeah. Obviously, Miyazaki needs to view every single one and ban people from the game for using. Just like Google, remember when they did that test and everyone got super pissed off because if you said sexist comments to the iPhone, it got mad at you. But if you made sexist comments towards the
Here,
Google...
watch. Hey, Siri.
Speaking of which, has anybody...
You're a fucking fat piece of cunt shit.
Wow.
That doesn't sound good.
Ta-da.
What did she say?
That doesn't sound good.
Yeah, see, she didn't take your shit. But apparently, the Google one just accepts whatever you're saying at it, and it doesn't argue and tell you that that's bad language and you shouldn't be using that. So
okay,
Google is a fucking patriarchal, evil corporation.
Well, listen,
Because
Alexa
their
thinks
AI
that Jesus is a fictional character, so...
Well, that's probably because of these people.
I'm not even kidding. If you ask Alexa, who is Jesus Christ, she will say that Jesus Christ is a fictional character, and then she just stops.
Jesse, when did you become
Never mind the fact that whether you
diehard-
believe he was the son of God or not, he was alive. He was a person that was alive.
Yeah.
Jesse, when did you become like a devout Christian defender?
Well, listen, that's not the point. Okay. the point is that they're building it into technology on purpose.
Okay, I'll take that. As long as you're coming from an angle. All right.
I mean, it's it's astounding. I was watching videos on things you're not supposed to say to Alexa.
Man, I can't wait
Fuck.
for the indoctrination videos to be mandatorily played every morning as we stand for the international anthem.
Fuck. Oh well. Great.
On a small segue, speaking of Google and what they're up to, has anybody been on Gmail and seen this new rollout of?
Yes.
Where it's like, oh hey, let's teach you how to use Gmail. Oh, you mean the service I've literally been using since what, 2007?
That I had my original mailbox layout in, and I was perfectly fine with and was used to, and now you're just gonna shove this shit in my face and change icons? Thanks. Great.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan, but
Apparently you can do a rollback. I'm trying to find the option.
it's under settings, themes.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a classic theme.
Wait, are they gonna update it on the phones too?
Oh, probably.
I can answer you right now by open. I don't even use the Google app on my phone because I have it all linked to my phone's email thing. No, the phone one seems unmolested so far.
All right.
Good.
Well, I guess that's one good note in this.
Good.
What?
Oh, there we go. Settings.
That they're not fucking everything up. Oh, man. I want to know how many times I will be a bridesmaid before I am a bride.
0. Hate to tell you, Jesse.
I mean...
You're not going to be a bride.
You never know, man.
I do.
Like we said, there's some weird underground railroads and international waters.
What?
Did you miss that too, Aaron?
There's some secret Harriet Tubmans. What?
Yeah, no. So apparently,
Harriet Tubman.
according to Jesse, at any point Trump can walk down a secret set of stairs into the underground bullet train spider web that goes across the United States and lets him across the world. Sorry, and lets him access the black market where you can, buy giraffe kidneys and marry children to Lamborghinis. Quoting Jesse directly there.
I'm sorry, what?
Were you not paying attention when he was on this?
Did you black out for it too?
Talking about marrying children with Lamborghinis?
From? Where did you find
Not
this
with.
out?
2.
Jesse, where did you find this? What are you talking about?
Listen, so it's some underground sources here.
Secret underground bullet train connecting the world.
Are these the same sources that Alex Jones relies on, where he just, has some documents some intern typed up and he threw on his desk and printed out, and he's like, "Yep, people will believe that. Look at these documents I got from local sheriff's bureaus and everything else."
Hold on. America's secret VHST tunnel system, hosted
What is the site?
on the Reptoid Research Center.
Yep.
Is that the site?
Reptoid.
Yeah.
The Reptoid researchers.
Yes.
Jesse, these are the people you're taking your information from.
Is this where you get all of your fucking information?
No.
I think
but
you're lying to me.
I'm pretty sure
Secret
that my sources have got the information from those sources. So
Is your source Michael?
no, surprisingly
I'm very surprised.
Oh my god, they're literally... Kyle, I don't see the rollback. I can change it to a dark theme, which is fine.
Oh,
Hey,
it was in
guys.
there last time they updated it.
Just to let you know,
Read this
It's
June 11th,
finally over.
1972 LA Times article.
what? 1972? No.
Wait,
No.
did they actually...
No,
put
no,
that
no,
out?
no, no, no. Listen, guys, it's over. Okay,
The
it's
internet?
over. Well, yes, we already discovered that the internet was over, and the internet too is here. That's not the point. Okay.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. We Fuck. What was it?
Oh, it was some VPN you were saying is just...
No, it wasn't. It wasn't a VPN. It was. It's
I do
something
remember
that you
that.
probably need a VPN in order to access.
Oh, yeah, apparently there's some cloud service where you can...
No. It's a
Upload.
second internet. It's an internet that
I remember you
exists
sent the link to
outside of
this.
the internet.
Except
And
you
it was
have
a-
to
it
work
was
on
the
the
cloud
current
thing.
net infrastructure to
It was that
access it,
fucking
Jesse,
cloud
because
thing
it's
you
not a
sent,
second
Jesse.
internet. It's literally just cloud servers where you can host non-localized content for free.
No. It's big businesses like Burger King paying you to use your computer so that then they don't actually have to have a computer in their store. They can just stream your computer to their store.
Okay, so you're talking about BitTorrent. Okay.
No.
I understand.
It's not that either. So, like I said, you should probably look into it. The internet too is here.
So the Internet 2
and it-
is a
it looks like
not-for-profit
that's-
United States computer networking consortium led by members of the research and education committees, industry, and government.
Listen, and NAFTA means Nazi. That's not the point. Okay.
What?
So what I'm saying here is,
Why? What? What does a free trade agreement have to do with Nazism, Jesse?
Kyle, Okay.
How's a free trade agreement between fucking Mexico, the United States, and Canada to have anything to do with Nazis?
Oh wow.
Because it's free trade, therefore it's equality and everybody, and it's coming to supreme power. And listen, this is not the point. Okay,
It's not
you're getting
even
me
just
sidetracked.
Jesse,
We're
it's not
social
even-
people. We
Okay,
like to be
hold on.
social. We're socialists, and we also love our nation. We're nationalists. We're national socialists. Is that what
it
you're
also-
saying, Jesse?
Jesse, it's not even just known as NAFTA. It's also known as TLCAN in Spanish or ELENA in French. So it's not just NAFTA. Do those also spell Nazi?
No. No, they don't. Okay.
Anyway, Jesse, you're
Also,
wrong.
it came into
If
effect in 1994.
your second internet is in fact
For those who didn't
the
know.
new internet, then it's the third internet because the onion sector is the second internet.
Oh yeah, I know.
So
Deep web, blah
you,
blah blah.
you
But
have a
that's-
third
that's-
internet.
The deep web is still on.
So
the
is
deep
this!
web is no.
Oh,
Listen,
Jesse,
Kyle. The deep web
no.
is more like DLC
No.
for the original internet. Okay,
No,
it's not quite a sequel, but like, it's there.
Jesse, if it exists on the original net infrastructure, it is still part of the original internet.
So Jesse,
Okay, but
no, if it was a new, completely separate, standalone internet,
To
that would
create
mean
a new internet, you would literally have to destroy every piece of internet that we have today.
no.
and start from
They can
scratch.
both
No,
both exist
you wouldn't.
simultaneously.
yeah.
But
No,
what
it
you'd
cannot.
have to do is literally you'd
Because
need
no
to
one
go
will let it
to
happen.
every single place that there is a fiber optic wire connecting two computers, and you would need to place your own cable next to it and then go into every single person's home and place of business and physically plug in a new cable in order for them to use a second internet. You'd
I'm
also have to
pretty sure they
install a
could
lot
use
of NIC
splicers.
cards. No, that you can't splice with fiber optic like that.
Well, that's why you wouldn't do it with something like fiber optic.
Do you understand
Our
that every
entire infrastructure is on fiber optic.
Yeah.
there's literally like a 5-foot in diameter
Larger than
plastic
five.
cable going through? Well, the bundles are bigger than that, but the cables themselves are not super big. I'm probably way exaggerating, but there's huge
Yes, but
fucking
anyway, we put them
bundles
on the
going
bottom
under
of
the ocean.
Not under the ocean, on the ocean floor.
I mean, it's under the water.
Which apparently the Russians are hacking into because they hack everything.
I hope when people are
it's
like,
not under the water, it's
The
in
Russians
water.
make some pretty good things. That's
I
not the
like
point.
that they're like, oh man, they're hacking into the internet. They're doing a man in the middle attack in the middle of the ocean. You realize they'd have to put a submarine down there and interface directly with one of the repeaters in order to read data going through. And even then, unless they have a building-sized net infrastructure decoder, they're not getting anything that's not just fucking scrambled, fucking encoded goddamn ones and zeros.
Unless you're an idiot and you send
no
things in clear
fucking
text.
way.
Okay,
No
but
way.
what I'm saying though, Jake, is
No way.
when the hub that sends all of our net data to fucking Europe sends it over that line, it's not going in clear
Kirby.
text.
fully
What if it
load.
was?
If it was, then the international companies that set up the
Oh,
those
Yep, right there. Gotta be a
fucking
thing.
Oh man,
Awesome.
Kyle, I,
they're
gotta,
fucking idiots. If that's the case,
I gotta tell you something, man.
what? Go ahead. You have the floor.
No, because it's about people in this area. I wanna...
No, Aaron, the talking stick is in your
Hold
court.
on.
Just change
No, I'm
names.
passing it off.
Hold
Here,
on,
Jesse,
listen.
take that.
Guys,
Yeah, what about the people here in
guys,
Detroit,
guys,
Michigan?
guys.
What?
Did you watch fucking Herbie?
The Beetle? The car?
Yeah.
The Lindsay Lohan version?
Aw, did
Yes,
Herbie
in
die?
specific, the Lindsay Lohan version. No, actually, I do have some sad gaming news, though, to tell you right after this. But I'm watching this scene because I can't believe it. Apparently, it's a fact. And I don't...
If you
I
tell
don't
me
see
Herbie
it.
was gay, I'm gonna drive to your fucking house and beat you to death.
No, but on that topic, I also have some other sad news. But no, so apparently right here, early on in the junkyard scene of Herbie Fully Loaded, you can spot Dom's 1970 Dodge Charger from the Fast and the Furious movie.
Great.
Cool. Why is that sad news?
But that's not sad news.
Oh, I thought that was one of the sad news.
No. But this week in today's crying game stories, this only partially has to do with games because it really more along the lines has to do with the anime. But I'm sorry to announce, rest in peace, that Professor Oak is dead.
Oh yeah, I saw that. The Japanese voice of Professor Oak and Mr. Satan in Dragon Ball Z.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
That's sad.
Yeah. I was incredibly distraught to find this out. My original
Again, it's the Japanese voice
professor is
actor.
dead.
It was the Japanese voice actor, not the English voice actor. So you don't have to worry about that.
Listen, that doesn't make it any less, Kyle.
Oh,
Okay.
the
I don't
guy
watch
who-
subs,
The guy who
so-
voiced Professor Oak kind of looks like Professor Oak.
Yeah, kind of actually.
Like,
So what was the other
But-
sad news that
but
you
it-
remembered
but in
when I
in
asked
another,
if Herbie
in
was
another
gay?
event of sad news, so like, apparently J.K. Rowling fucked up somewhere along the line. Does anybody know about this?
You mean
Okay,
like-
is this
you
the
mean like-
Dumbledore
you mean
is
like-
gay or the Hermione is black?
I
Or
was
is
gonna
this
say,
something
well, no,
else?
not
The
even that.
the
Just
Dumbledore
she
is
fucked up
gay.
a lot.
Yeah.
Jesse, you're understating it.
Yeah, I was incredibly upset to find out that Dumbledore is no longer gay.
What?
Yeah, so
CNN
apparently,
Entertainment. J.K. Rowling responds to gay Dumbledore controversy.
yeah, so apparently at some point she was like, oh, Dumbledore's gay, and then Dumbledore was gay because she said it.
No, it was in the books.
Okay, but now all of a sudden, with the I guess the second Fantastical Beasts movie coming out or something,
Okay.
we can't have Dumbledore being gay. So now all of a sudden Dumbledore is just not gay.
Okay, so what it says here is
Who
they're
cares?
not going to explore the Dumbledore-Grindelwald relationship in the new film. Oh no! At the point where Grindelwald literally becomes Magic Hitler, we're not going to take 20 minutes to, shove it down your throats that, oh man, we really need a theatrical aside where the set goes dark, a light illuminates Dumbledore and Grindelwald, and they take 20 minutes to explain how much they fucking love having sex with each other, and then the scene goes back to normal and Grindelwald is fucking Magic Hitler again. That's what we need in our
That's your
film.
idea of love. There's something seriously wrong.
No,
Yeah, I feel
one
like
of
that
the
could be
Shakespearean
done-
plays, the fucking asides.
Okay, and you think they explain how much they love having sex with each other? No, they're explaining how much they are in love with each other.
Okay, no, the point is everyone is pissed
the point
off.
is, if you're going to make a point that's sarcastic, at least make it understandable that
God.
you're trying to be
The
sarcastic.
point is everyone is like, oh, they're not exploring the gay couple. Oh my god, they're whitewashing gays out of my Harry Potter. Blah. I guarantee you that's what all this fucking freak out is about.
I'm really glad we're having audio
I
clip
don't-
of that right now.
I don't really think that's what everyone's freaking out about. I think everyone's more freaking out about the fact that like it's like you're taking something that you said was canon, and then all of a sudden because it's not PC, just it's not canon.
Okay, again, I like the way she's defending herself here. Dumbledore's gay off page in the books because he's not the fucking main character of the books. In the new film that is going to have more of a focus on him, the main character is Newt Scamander. Newt Scamander doesn't fucking care who Dumbledore is sleeping with. Why the fuck is that going to be a big part of the goddamn movie?
It doesn't.
It
have
doesn't
to be,
fucking
It
matter.
doesn't have to be a big part of the movie.
Wait, what? Gaze out my Harry.
Don't gay up my Harry Potter.
Yeah. Don't
Okay, so no, the big controversy here is someone, I guess, asked her.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
It's Leviosa, boy.
In 2015, she defended what she said after a
I'll
fan
tell you what
tweeted
they
her
use those
asking,
fucking wands
I wonder
for."
why you said that Dumbledore is gay, because I can't see him in that way. She said, maybe because gay people just look like people. And I guess that's the source of all of this fucking controversy. Whatever.
Hold on, I don't think you. Ha ha ha.
Do you want me to play the fucking play the clip?
Track.
What even is that? Gay people don't look like gay people because maybe they just look like people.
Thanks. I have to add that in later.
Yeah,
That might have recorded on my end.
Fred, put that in post.
Thanks, Brian.
I'm glad that decided to finish.
But like, fundamentally, that's not okay to just like rip canon away from things.
Dumbledore, period. Gay in all caps with a question mark, and a link to the CNN article.
Is
Dumbledore
gay?
Albus Dumbledore is gay?
Oh my god.
Oh man.
Albus Dumbledore
Is that another podcast
is
title possible?
gay. There we go.
Albus Dumbledore is gay. I can see the headlines now.
It's because I just wrote it.
That's right, guys. That's right, kids. You heard it first on
Wonder
OASN.
Woman's gay. Dumbledore's gay. Everything is just turning happy.
Without Danny Boyle, the outlook for Bond
Jesse?
25 has been shaken and stirred.
Jesse, I gotta ask.
Yes, Aaron. What?
What? Why are you so upset by this? Like, what's your investment?
Well, I'm upset because it sets a precedent then.
For what?
That you can just evoke gayness from characters.
No, that you can literally just rip canon information from things.
When
People
you're
do
the
it all
fucking
the
creator,
time.
you can do whatever the fuck you want.
Have you not?
Yeah.
Have you not heard about me?
Unless
like,
you're Ken
bitching?
Penders, then you just get sued and have everything you contributed disappeared.
Because J.K. Rowling has artistic license to do whatever the fuck she wants, Jesse.
Jesse,
Yeah.
you haven't heard me and Orlando bitching about Game of Thrones. Like, oh boy.
Well, that's what I'm saying, Aaron. What if they were just suddenly like, bam, all dragons are gay?
It wouldn't matter. They don't fucking
It
talk.
wouldn't matter.
Well, Jesse, yeah,
Listen,
you wouldn't be able
I
to tell
call it
because
out
gay
for being
dragons look like
stupid
dragons.
because,
It would
like,
be-
why
it
are
would
we
be
addressing this fact? They're like,
Listen, do you want Game of Thrones to suddenly stop for a 10-minute long CGI dragon on dragon gay scene? Like,
I mean, it's not out of
there's
the
some
realm
hot
because they've
dragon
already
blowing
done like.
action going on here, and we're not talking
Jesse,
about
I was
fire.
gonna
Jesse,
say that I
in
guarantee
story-
you, if I go on E621, I can probably find that
In
for you. if you wanted
story,
to.
in the
Absolutely.
first season, in the first episode, there is literally incest on the screen from a story standpoint. So
Yeah, and in the Marilyn Manson version of fucking Alice in Wonderland, we are going to get an actual and incestual kiss between fucking Tweedledee and Tweedledum.
what?
That's
He's
not the
making
point.
a movie. He's
Yes.
directing a movie.
Yeah,
He's been
Jesse,
for a
look,
while
the
now.
third picture in I already found.
James Cameron
gay
lent
dragon.
him his camera.
I'm just gonna PM this to Jesse so no one else has to see this garbage.
The camera that was used, the camera that James Cameron built to film Avatar, he lent to Marilyn Manson to film down the rabbit hole.
It's because James Cameron wants to get off to it later.
Probably.
Look at that,
I mean,
Jesse.
James Cameron is about going deep, so.
Boom!
Hold on, why am I looking at Kotaku?
You're not looking at Kotaku.
Penetration anus Azus balls deep.
I told you.
Thanks for joining
Yep.
us.
Yeah, thanks for joining
Yep.
us.
Yep. Now, Now, if that was happening like
in the film,
in every episode of,
I don't think there's sex in every episode of Game of Thrones.
like, I mean, just out of
Pretty close
nowhere
to it.
too. Like it's like a heated dialogue debate between a
Jesse, I
fucking
literally
king
said
and
that.
the
Jesse.
chairperson or whatever, and then all of a sudden, bam, just jump cut to two dragons
Jesse.
fucking on the side of a mountain. Like,
Why are you stealing what I said, you bastard?
what?
Because you said it and he didn't actually listen to you and just absorbed the words you said and then parroted them back because he's a parrot.
Maybe.
Yeah, thanks, Jesse.
Like fry.
But yeah, I literally said that. Like, yeah, no, you have dialogue and then they just smash cut to some smashing, and you're just like,
Why?
I wanted the story though. Why couldn't we fill this 10 minutes with, other characters that were interesting or actual plot development or character development? No. Okay, that's
What
fine.
channel is it on?
It's on HBO.
Wasn't there a show that was on HBO that was ordered by HBO to include a sex scene?
That's basically all of them. Anything on there, Westworld even fucking had it happen.
That's Skinamax, man. Hey, I just got the new Skinamax channel. You want to come over and peep this shit with me?
No.
No? No? Is that like, that's not a thing? Like, people don't just get together and watch porn?
No.
Okay, because I had a friend that did this.
Yes.
Yeah, I think you've told us the story before.
No. This is a different friend. This is
Oh,
a friend,
good.
not a creeper roommate.
Well, there are all of those things on, there are all those ads on Craigslist where people just want someone to come over and jerk off with them. Nothing gay. They just
Well-
want someone to sit next to and jerk off.
Well, okay, but listen, how do you justify movies then like the fucking Pirates movie, which is basically a parody of Pirates of the Caribbean, but there's like fucking every 20 minutes.
How do I justify it? Someone wanted to be fucking edgy?
Right, but you see, here's the problem. It got a theatrical release.
And I'm sure it was rated A.
No, it was rated R. They
Is
did
it?
the same thing with a movie called Caligula, if you don't remember that movie.
I don't.
That movie got an R-rated release, but originally it was released in the theaters as NC-17. Which it
Caligula was a Roman
fucking
emperor
porn.
from AD 37 to AD 41.
Yeah. And I actually sat down and watched the whole movie. It's pretty fucking cool. It's a pretty good
Gaius
movie.
Julius Caesar Germanicus was his full name.
Why are we looking up Julius Caesar's name? What?
Caligula.
Yeah.
What?
Gaius Julius Caesar Germanicus, otherwise known as Caligula, a Roman emperor.
Why are we looking this up now?
Because
Also-
apparently there was nonstop rutting in his film.
Remember to throw bees at small Greek children.
I'm not fond of the Greeks, so sure. Why?
Because you will bless them greatly, as long as one of those bees happens to touch the child's lips.
Are all Greeks like allergic to bees or something?
No, in Greek folklore, it is said that if a bee touches a child's lips, that child will become a great poet.
So just don't have poets then? Is that what you're saying, Jesse?
No, I'm saying we got to go forcefully make some poets.
Oh, okay.
Throw bees
We
at
have
Greek
to throw
children.
bees at Greek children.
All right.
Now,
You
it
go get
doesn't say
arrested.
whether or not the bee has to be alive. I imagine having a dead bee probably wouldn't grant the
Oh my god, you know what this reminds me of for some reason?
Why don't we just make
Poetic-
him eat
poetic-
these, Jesse?
what?
Aaron,
Why don't we just make him eat bees?
Aaron,
Just
Aaron.
really fuck with kids.
Well, I think we would
who
have
are the
to
people
freeze
that
the bees.
threw
You would
high grade
attack
acid
children.
at the North Korean guy, and they were like, "It's just a prank, bro," and then he died?
It was not acid. It was a nerve agent,
Oh, I'm sorry.
which is very important to get correct because yes, fucking nerve agent. But it was the. Oh man. Oh, it was one of Kim Jong Un's cousins
Yeah.
or brother.
No, wasn't it his actual brother?
Yeah, I think it was actually his brother.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was his brother.
Was it Song Nam?
North Korea used VX nerve agent to kill leader's brother, says U.S.
Yeah.
Was it Kim Song Nam?
Kim Jong Nam.
Oh, Kim Jong Nam.
Kim Jong Vietnam.
Eventually determined assassination conducted by North Korea using VX nerve agent. Yes.
The woman who say they believed they were carrying out a prank for a TV show are on trial for a murder. Women.
Yeah, we were just hitting people in the face with baby powder. Then why did you go fucking wash your hand immediately? As if it wasn't going to kill you.
Hey, Kyle.
What's up, bro?
It is literally a weapon of mass destruction that they were just like, shove this in a guy's face.
I mean, I feel there's a lot of things like that. I feel that this is probably a bad question to ask Kyle.
Ask
so
it away
Jake,
anyway. No, ask me.
Oh
no,
god.
he's asking me. Shut up.
Dude, this shit sucks.
Do you find the goat soothing?
No.
What?
Do you think that the goat is soothing?
I don't know what the fuck you're talking
Goats are creepy with their weird fucking peg iris.
So you don't think that goats are calming and relaxing?
No. They're creepy.
They're literally allegories for Satan.
Cool. So the next time you guys get blackout drunk, I'm putting you in a van and taking you to Albany, Oregon, where you will be forced to take a goat yoga class, where a herd of 6 mini goats hangs out over the yoga mats.
Jesus Christ, only 10 milligrams will kill you.
10 milligrams of mini goat is lethal.
No, 10 milligrams of 10 milligrams of VX.
Listen,
Oh, boy.
Aaron, there's far more lethal drugs, okay?
Like crocodile.
No, like devil's breath.
I bet you she hit him
fuck
in
is
the
that?
face with like a pound at least.
Devil's breath literally
He was fucked.
less than a
Hyoscine?
what is it? 0.0
Scopolamine?
Yes, scopolamine.
Medication used to treat motion sickness and post-operative nausea and vomiting. It's also sometimes used before surgery to decrease saliva. Why is this so dangerous?
Because. So I guess when it's like it's like a fucking it's basically a nerve gas, sort
When
of.
used by injection, effects begin after about 20 minutes and last up to 8 hours. They can also be used in mouth and as a skin patch. Common side effects include sleepiness, blurred vision, dilated pupils, and dry mouth. It's not recommended for people who have glaucoma or a bowel obstruction. I don't see what's so bad about this.
Do you like jazz?
I do.
Oh, sorry.
Overdose.
If you turn on
Oh, sorry.
901, you'll start hearing some jazz right now.
Sorry, Kyle. You're looking at scopolamine. What you need to look for
Hyoscine.
is no, burundanga.
What?
See, I searched Devil's Breath and Hyoscine's what came up.
Yeah.
Burundanga?
Yeah.
So I searched Burundanga, and Hyoscine came up again.
Okay. Well, that's probably it. But it's basically like,
Burundanga is the popular name for scopolamine. Yeah.
so you if you inhale this stuff, you instantly fall under the whim of suggestion.
That's not true.
Yeah. Yeah. So, you could walk up and you could be like, just like blow the littlest bit in somebody's face. And
The effects of
within
hyoscine
minutes,
were studied
it's
as a use for
fucking-
truth serum in interrogations in the early 20th century, but because of the side effects, investigations were dropped. In 2009, it was proven that the Czechoslovakian State Security Secret Police had used hyoscine at least 3 times to obtain confessions from alleged anti-state dissidents. See, again, the issue. It makes you super fucking tired, super relaxed, and sure, you might answer someone, but you're not necessarily going to answer fucking truthfully, so it's bad for a fucking truth serum.
Well, no, it's not. It's not a truth serum. It's a. Oh, you're here. Oh, hey, bro. We should go to the Mac, and you should take out that $5,000 that you said you were gonna give me earlier. And then they go to a fucking ATM and they take out fucking $5,000 and they hand it to you.
Okay, but Jesse,
And then they wake up in the morning and they're like,
I feel like I spent $5,000.
what happened here? Where's all my stuff? Like, it's and like apparently like if what is
Hold
it a tenth of a gram or something is enough to fucking kill like 80 people.
Okay, so
that shit is fucking.
the drug is known to produce loss of
drug.
memory following exposure and sleepiness, similar to the effects of benzo or alcohol poisoning, which affects the ability of a person to resist criminal aggression. A travel advisory published by the United States Department of State in 2012 stated, one common and particularly dangerous method that criminals use in order to rob a victim through the use of drugs, the most common in Colombia, has been hyoscine. Unofficial estimates put the number of annual hyoscine uses in Colombia at approximately 50,000. Can render the victim unconscious for 24 hours or more. In large doses, it can cause respiratory failure and death. It's most often administered in a liquid or powder form to foods and beverages. The majority of these incidents occur in nightclubs and bars, and usually men perceived to be wealthy are targeted by young, attractive women.
What?
Wow.
To avoid
So-
becoming a victim,
Fuck.
one should never accept food or beverages offered by strangers or new acquaintances.
Where was
or
that,
leave
Brazil?
food and beverages unattended.
Colombia.
Colombia? We need to go to Colombia.
No, we
What?
should not go to
She's
Colombia.
just gonna
On
rob
that
you. What the
note.
fuck is wrong with you?
Listen, I don't have any money.
Or you're gonna wake up in a tub full of ice with your fucking liver gone.
Yeah, you fucking idiot.
I'm just gonna look like I have a bunch of money.
And then, like, they're
And then
gonna
you get drugged. And
they're gonna drug
like,
you, and then they're gonna be
thrown
like,
in
"Oh,
a
you're
back
poor,"
alley.
and they're gonna fucking turn you into a drug mule, fill your fucking abdomen full of heroin, and send you back to America, or they're just gonna take your fucking organs.
Okay, cool.
Or they're
Then
gonna
I have
fucking
a,
sell
then
you
I have an
into some
abdomen full of
private-
heroin.
That, or you're gonna be in a private, like, slave black market or something, Jesse. Modern day slavery exists.
So on that note,
Look, they don't.
don't go to Colombia.
I mean, don't go to Colombia if you're wearing nice clothes.
Don't
Jake's
be
getting
a,
hangry and wants to leave, so I
Don't be
think
a
we should
rich
cut it here.
business mogul. in
I
Colombia.
mean, I have lost my. I've run out of fruit snacks like an hour ago.
Yeah. And this is becoming
means it's time to
extremely
call it.
non-sequitur.
Alrighty,
Well,
well,
yeah, you two have just been rambling on. So.
Well, I mean,
I think we had
I'm
some
sorry.
good topics.
All right, Jesse, close us out.
I can't.
Wow.
Are
Yeah, I know,
you
right?
serious?
Alrighty,
Oh.
We were in space.
Wait, hold on now.
well, we'll see you guys next time. And next time, we'll be abducted by the Colombian drug cartel.
Yeah.
Next time we wash dishes with Ho Chi Minh in London.
No, I like that.
Alrighty. See you next time.
Oh no.